Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. Sally is a girl in Shinbone Alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Sally is the girl that I splice nearly. Bully down in Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbone now. I found myself out on the street, way, hey, bully in the alley. I found myself with time so free, bully down in Shinbone now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbone now. I waltzed up to the angel in a way, hey, bully in the alley. I kicked on the door and walked right in, bully down in Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now.
What are y'all trying to say here?
I walked up to the barroom counter.
No, it's not my family.
In the alley. There I met with Greasy Annie. Bully down in Shinbone now. So help me, Bob,
I wish they were my classmates.
way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. I bought a rum and I bought a gin. Way,
Anyway,
bully in the alley. I bought a wine, both white and red.
happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a good weekend.
Bully in the alley, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley.
Been hanging out with my family. My parents are still here. Parents are still hanging out. Not that I mind it, you know. We weren't able to. I was going to try and help my dad with the rest of the fence today, but he decided to have a flash flood warning and everything like that, so we weren't able to do anything. So we'll have to postpone it. And yes, I had leftover home cooking and leftover pernil and arroz con gandules, and it was very, very, very delicious. Thank you, Kit, for the $2 super chat. Hashtag chorizo did nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having parents around, so I'm very, very grateful to have them with me. Quieter now? Oh, I should be a bit louder now. No? All right, hang on. 1 second. Oh yeah, I'm always thankful for them. Yeah, I basically have given up on using RTX voice. As much as it seemed to work when it comes to noise suppression, the crackling, popping issues I've never been able to rectify, so I decided to let it go and go back to normal. So tonight is kind of like there's nothing really planned. However, I do know some people had mentioned that I actually did not listen to the dangerousness hearing that was on Friday. So I might have to listen to that and check that out. JCS video on Michael Dunn. I might have to do that. Those JCS videos that people have been recommending to me. Maybe I'll watch some of those tonight. JCS or Riot. But where is the... I know you guys said that some other folks had covered it. So I'm kind of curious. So we'll check out Kick He only had a minute of it. What the hell? All right, fine. I'll give him a shame. I'll give him a shameless
back to
plug.
Keeping It Criminal Shorts. I am Kick. Today, Jamal
Shorts, eh? Shorts.
Latimer from Rise of the Moors, along with the rest of his crew who were arrested in Massachusetts over the holiday weekend, were in court for their dangerousness hearing. Evidence was placed to determine how dangerous they would be, as well as determine the amount of bail.
Natalie, I'll check her out.
After hearing all sides, the judge had ruled that they will all be held without bail for 120 days until November 3rd, 2021. If they commit any crime after they get out, they can be held until trial. Their motion to dismiss was denied, and on August 9th of 2021, a probable cause hearing will be held to determine whether or not this case is within the proper district, if it should go to Supreme Court, or if no probable cause can be found, in which they will provide a motion to dismiss. Be well, be good to each other.
Okay, so effectively most, if not all of them, or at the very least Jamal, are being held for 120 days until the next hearing. Gotcha. I know it, Grumpy. I count my blessings very much so. Nat. What's Nat got? What you got? Wait, this is the same one that we did before, that we did simultaneously with my update. So, nothing from her, but that's okay. I will... He was on the phone at the time? Alright. Jim, because I promised people I would check these guys out, and I have sub to them. I still haven't checked out their videos. But... Which one are y'all, Michael Dunn? I don't know if I'm going to see all the full hour of this, but let's check it out. And I kind of want to be a little bit more lighthearted than listening to the freaking confessions of a murderer. So we're not going to be ringing on this too long. I kind of want this to be a lighthearted stream, but I'll check it out nonetheless.
Hello?
Hey, Teresa.
This is Global Tellink. Three-way calling is prohibited. All inmate telephone calls are recorded.
Hey, OPT.
I have a prepaid call from
Mike Dunn.
an inmate at Duval County Jail. Your account balance is $27.85. If you wish to accept this prepaid call, dial 0 and thank you.
Hello?
Hey, honey.
Hope you don't mind I called you back.
No, I'm glad you did.
Karens are indeed relaxing.
So being in a room by myself kind of sucks, but I guess it'd be better than being in a room with them animals.
Well, they probably wouldn't think too highly about what's going on, and so it is best, but I can only imagine. But your mom said she was sending you a book.
Yep.
And I don't know how she's going about
You know,
this.
I was thinking about this today, and I was like, I'm the victim here. I'm the fucking victim here. I was the one that was being preyed upon, and I fought back.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, so it's my fault because I asked them to turn their radio down.
Right.
It's like I got attacked, and I fought back because I didn't want to be a victim, and now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I refuse to be a victim, and now I'm incarcerated.
Oh, no.
I somehow insulted these boys by asking them to turn the radio down, and for that, they were going to kill me. I mean, it's absurd that they would do that, but, you know, they're violent.
Thank you, Kojak, for the $10 tip. Fucking hell. Yeah, the jump scares are here.
Well, honey, I don't think we should talk about it anymore.
I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like, they attacked me. I'm the victim.
How did they attack you?
I was the victim, too.
Okay, so far all I have is you asked them to turn the music down, then they say they attacked you, and then you said you fought back. How did they attack you? Because I'm trying to remember this case and I don't, so I'm actually kind of going in blind with this. So no spoilers. I know of the case, but it's been so long that I can't remember it. Hey, Akira 808. Thank you for this $4.99 super chat.
2012. A young couple were getting married at the Willingboro Inn, an impressive wedding venue situated along the St. Johns River. They held hands and recited vows in near silence as 50 guests looked on toward the scenic ceremony. One of those guests, sitting in the front row, was 45-year-old software developer Michael Dunn, the father of the groom. Sitting next to him was his girlfriend of 4 years and fiancé of 6 months, 45-year-old nurse Rhonda Rauer.
I did get your super chat, Kit. Don't even say nothing.
Raise your right hand, please. The clerk's going to administer the oath to you. Right hand. There you go. Just relax. It's okay. Relax.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Ms. Rauer, do you know someone by the name of Michael Dunn?
Yes, I do.
How long have you known Mr. Dunn for?
About 4 years.
Ms. Rauer, what is your...
This is... I was about to say, Justin, this is actually a really good camera quality. Like, courtroom camera quality is, like, really good. This is shocking to me. This is new. I'm not used to this.
Relationship to Mr. Dunn?
He's my fiancé.
Why did you and the defendant come up to Jacksonville on Thursday night for the Friday wedding?
Because we have a puppy named Charlie, and because you usually can't check into hotels until like 3 or 4, and with the wedding being at 4, we didn't think we'd have time to get settled.
They had just drove 2 hours from their shared home in Brevard County, and their 7-month-old French bulldog named Charlie was waiting for them at a hotel roughly 15 miles from the venue.
And did you have anything to drink during the reception?
I had a glass of red wine, and then I had about 2 to 3 rum and cokes.
And do you know whether or not the defendant had anything to drink?
He had rum and coke as well.
Do you know how many drinks he had?
He maybe had 3 or 4.
They stayed for just over 3 hours at the reception, then reportedly had to leave early to go back to the hotel and take the puppy for a walk. They were staying at the Sheridan Hotel on Deerwood Park Boulevard, but as they were driving back, decided to pull into the Gate gas station on Bay Meadows Road at the last minute.
What was the reason for stopping at the gas station?
To get a bottle of wine.
And whose idea was it, Miss Rauer?
Mine.
Just before they got to the gas station, the car in front of them had the same idea and pulled in just before they did. The occupant of that vehicle would be known as Witness 7.
When you pulled up, was there an open spot to the right of the red Dodge Durango?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Tell these jurors why you didn't pull into that empty spot next to the sidewalk.
I heard the loud music. Didn't want to deal with it.
The Dodge Durango in question belonged to 18-year-old Tommy Storns, who at the time was inside the store buying cigarettes, while his 3 friends, Leyland Brunson, Jordan Davis, and Tevin Thompson, remained in the car.
At some point while the 3 of you are waiting for Tommy Storns to come back, did a car pull into the parking space on the passenger side of the Dodge Durango?
Yes, sir.
And is that the side that you were sitting on?
Yes, sir.
Driving that car was Michael Dunn, who uttered something to his fiancée before she went inside.
Did the defendant say anything about the music when he parked the car next to the red car?
Yes.
And what did the defendant say?
Oh, I hate that thug music.
And what was your response to the defendant?
I said, yes, I know.
What happened, Ms. Rauer, after the defendant parked the car?
I gave him a kiss. I took $20 and I went into the store.
Mr. Thompson, while the 3 of you were waiting for Tommy Storns, did the defendant say anything to you or in your direction?
Yes, sir.
And what was that?
He said, can you turn the music down? I can't hear myself think.
And what did you do when he said, turn the music down?
I turned the music down.
When you turned the music down, did either Leland Brunson or Jordan Davis say anything to you?
Yes, sir.
Who spoke?
Jordan.
And what did Jordan Davis say?
Turn the music back up.
And what did you do when you got back to the Durango?
I opened the door, I danced a little bit to the song that was playing, I got in the car.
Did you see or hear the driver say anything to Jordan Davis after Tommy Storns got back in the Durango?
Yes.
What was that?
Are you talking to me?
And how could you hear that?
Tevin turned the music down.
When?
When Tommy got back in to let him know what happened.
Did Jordan Davis say anything back to the driver when the driver said, "Are you talking to me?"
Yes.
What did he say?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Please tell the jurors what happened next.
Hey, Randy.
I heard someone yell, or someone say something very loud.
And what did you hear that person say?
No, you're not going to talk to me that way.
What did you see the driver of the other car do when Jordan Davis said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you"?
He reached into his glove compartment.
It was a big silver chrome, either 9mm or a 45. It was a large caliber.
You recognize that?
Yes, sir.
Does that appear to be the gun that you saw in the defendant's hand?
Yes, sir.
And what did the driver do with the gun when he grabbed it from the...
That looks like, the chat can probably fix that. That looks like a Beretta, right? 9mm? I could be wrong.
Glove compartment.
He was holding it and cocked it back.
As you were walking to the register, did you hear anything unusual?
Yes.
What did you hear?
Yeah, I was gonna say Beretta 9.2. It looked like a Beretta 9.2.
I heard pop.
But you're saying it's a Taurus? Okay.
Pop, pop.
Within
I heard. Yes.
What did you hear?
I heard pop, pop, pop.
Within 3 minutes of Michael Dunn pulling into the gas station, he fired a total of 10 shots into the vehicle next to him. The first 3 shots came through the back passenger side door, at which moment Tommy Storns hit reverse and backed up at full speed. The 4th shot missed, while shots 5, 6, and 7 came through the front passenger side door.
At an angle.
The SUV then did...
And he kept on firing as they were going away.
Did a J-turn, at which point Michael Dunn got out of his car, took aim at the retreating vehicle, and fired 3 more shots into the back. The amount of time that passed from the first volley of gunfire to the second was exactly 4 seconds. Tommy Storns' quick thinking most likely saved multiple lives, as he took the car out of the shooter's line of fire midway through the first volley. Unfortunately, however, it wasn't enough to save everyone, as Jordan Davis had already been struck 3 times. He was hit in the leg, lungs, and heart, causing him to bleed to death in under 45 seconds. He was 17 years old. Roughly 20 seconds after the gunfire ceased, Rhonda realized it was her fiancé that had fired the shots, at which point she went outside to see what was going on.
And so...
Where did the attack happen?
I opened the door.
He alleged that they attacked him. I'm pressing play.
And he said, "Get in the car." And I don't know if I said what, or if I said anything, or if I just hesitated. And he said, "Get in the car." But he was, you know, he just had that sound in his voice, you know, of urgency. Yeah. And so I got in the car.
You get in the car. He pulls out to leave. What's the conversation like in the car?
Well, I asked him, what happened?
Right.
That's what I said. I said, "What happened?" And he said, "I shot at the car." And I'm like, we're moving at this time.
Right.
And I said, "What car?" And he said, "The one with the music." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because they threatened to kill me." And I'm like, I don't understand, Michael. And I don't remember the exact words that he used, but it was like that they started to advance and I reacted.
Okay, they started to advance and I reacted. Okay.
And then I asked him, I said, "Did you hurt anyone?" And he said, "No, I just shot at the car." And you know,
contrary to Hollywood mythos, cars aren't bulletproof.
in my head, Should I be telling you what I was thinking?
Yeah, I think
okay.
you've already told us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you just tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in my head I'm thinking, you stupid ass,
Right.
what were you thinking? Why, would you do this? But I could see that he was already upset, and I didn't want to add to that.
Right.
So I kept those thoughts to myself, and I figured I'd just tell him in the morning.
Okay.
And
is this all in the car? Or
Yes.
Okay, this is all in the car.
And then by then, we were back at the hotel.
Okay.
Michael then walks the dog, orders a pizza, and pours himself a stiff rum and coke before they both go to sleep. There was almost no conversation between them the entire night.
Just kind of walk me through kind of how the morning plays out.
Okay. So I got up, and I start getting dressed, and the news is on. And and I see the red SUV. Now, mind you, I had no idea what kind of vehicle they were in, but I knew it was red. And so I see the red SUV being towed, and all I hear are
More than likely.
shooting, convenience store, loud music, and then I don't know if they said a person was dead or just one dead, and I said, Mike, and I turned around and he was standing in the doorway of the bathroom, and he said, yes, I saw him. And then I said, we need to go home.
Okay, so you get your car and drive home.
Yes.
Do you stop at all coming home?
No.
Okay, so you drive straight to the house.
Straight to the house.
What's kind of how does that all play out?
He just kept telling me that he loved me.
The whole drive down?
Yeah.
Were you guys?
Well, okay, I understand that you can have cars that it can be fitted to be heavily armored, president's vehicle, for example, but just because a car's made of metal doesn't make it immune to small arms fire. You know what I mean? That was my point.
Really talking about it at all?
No, we were listening to the radio, and then he would, turn it down and just say, I love you, and I know, but I'm dumbfounded.
Right. It's okay. Take your time. Take a minute.
And it was just a horrible trip home.
Right.
And so no, I didn't want to hear anything. And so I was just get us home.
Right.
Get us home.
Okay.
And then when I walked back in the house is when I got the
And
call
yeah,
from you.
Witnesses at the scene of the shooting
and also bear in mind, he's also firing at point blank range. So yeah,
took down Michael's number plate, and police were able to track him down at his home in Brevard County. He was brought back to the JSO Police Department without incident, and immediately subjected to interrogation. It began at exactly 4 p.m., 22 hours after the shooting.
If you do answer questions, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time and consult with a lawyer. Okay. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you could just sign where it says signature, and by signing there, you're just acknowledging that I went over your rights with you and that you do understand your rights.
remember, guys, what we talked about? Again, I'm not necessarily getting this guy's side. Bear in mind, I'm not getting this guy's side. But if he knows that, he's talking to the cops, he knows what he did, why the fuck is he not shutting up and talking to a lawyer? Me and all of us, like Anti-Sovereign and, First Amendment Auditor, mocking group, all of us said straight up a month ago, never talk to the police. Shut the fuck up and get a lawyer. Oh, this is gonna be painful for me, isn't it?
Obviously, I just kind of want to talk to you about what occurred last night.
It's important to contemplate what the suspect is most likely thinking at this moment, as well as the character he is now trying to play. He wants to come across as the victim, who had no other choice but to take the action he did the night before, and needs to appear as rational, reasonable, and as considerate as possible. He knows that someone has died due to a situation that he initiated, and now needs to bend not only the facts, but also the perceptions of others.
So just kind of walk me through, just tell me from your point of view what you guys pull up. You're driving, it's your car, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's a Volkswagen, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She's sitting in the passenger seat, no one else in the car with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Just kind of walk me through kind of what happened at that point.
Well, I'm embarrassed to say this, but got out, she's in the store, and there's like a SUV next to us, and then the music starts, and I roll down my window, and I thought I was polite. I asked them nicely, I didn't demand, I didn't, or else I said, hey, would you guys mind turning that down? And they shut it off. I was like, thank you. Cordial, right? Everything's cordial. I put my window back up. I'm doing my stuff, and I don't know how many kids are in that, but
this is why. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can handle this. Oh.
The windows are down for the back seat. The windows are up for the front seat.
Okay.
And the guy that was in the back is getting really agitated. And my window's up. I can't hear everything he's saying, but there's a lot of fuck him and fuck that and fuck that bitch. And then the music comes back on, and I'm just like, live and let live, and don't need any trouble.
The detectives will entertain his standpoint for the time being. They will remain as neutral as possible as he recounts his own narrative. This is because they need him to divulge as much information as possible while he remains without counsel. The more detail he gives away, the more they will have to evaluate and possibly use against him at a later stage. They will almost appear to be agreeing with everything he says, which is for the purpose of encouraging disclosure. If they were to challenge him this early, it would more than likely prevent him from opening up.
And I don't know if they're saying...
This is basic. This is fucking basic. Just give him the noose to hang himself. That's all the cops are doing it, and they're not even, don't even have to try. They don't even have to try.
Or what? But it's like they're saying kill him. So I put my window down again, and I said, "Excuse me, are you talking about me?" And it was like
again. I'm going to say this for the record. I'm not defending any of what this guy's doing. I'm only looking at this through the lens of an attorney, not even as a defense attorney like OPT, but just somebody that, based on my knowledge and my review and calling back, just the basics of this. I'm looking at it through my lens as an attorney. That's all I'm doing. Not defending what this guy did.
Like, kill that bitch. And I'm still not reacting, but then this guy goes down on the ground and comes up with something. I thought it was a shotgun, and he goes, "You're dead, bitch," and he opens his door.
So he thought he saw a gun.
And ground and comes up with something. I thought it was a shotgun. And he goes, "You're dead, bitch," and he opens his door. And I'm shitting bricks. But
thank you, Andrew, with a $20 super chat for your suffering, Hardy. Thank you.
That's when I reached in my glove box, unholstered my pistol. I mean, I practiced at the Fort Malabar rifle and pistol range. I'm an avid.
Hey, Schrodinger.
Guy and all that. No.
If y'all are watching me cringe hardcore at this police interrogation, Kick and Schrodinger, this is painful. This is pain. This is like me watching the first 48 all over again. Everything that we talked about a month ago about how we said do not talk to the police. This is like textbook example. Deacon, $5. If you were at the interrogation phase, you probably already know you're about to lie. Get a damn lawyer.
Military training or anything, but I have friends who are in the military that show me the
proper way.
Yes, and
you're
so,
cringing. I'm
quicker in the flash. I had.
Oh my God, LPT, stop that.
A round chambered in it, and I shot. That's when I reached in my glove box, unholstered my pistol. Quicker in the flash, I had a round chambered in it.
The prosecution would later argue that if the suspect was so traumatized both during and after the incident, as he stated multiple times, he wouldn't feel the need to add dramatic pauses while recounting the event, nor add complimentary remarks to his gun handling skills.
Yep.
It's almost as if he can't help but boast about the shooting, despite being so allegedly horrified and shaken up by it.
Okay. Do you remember how many times you shot?
4.
Okay.
4?
Okay, just keep walking me through kind of
All
what
right,
you
well,
remember.
I shot 4 times, and
hold on, I'm sorry. $2, I'm sorry. Fog repair ship Akashi, $2. These cops are letting him do the work for them. Of course. If these detectives are good at what they do, they let the suspect bury themselves, and they pretty much get to avoid any possible issues at trial because the suspect buried themselves and they didn't say a damn word other than okay. And then what happened? $5, Schrodinger's cat. Don't talk to the police. Exactly. And thank you very much, Arianer Hod. I think I got that right. $5 for the sticker. Thank you very much, man.
SUV pulled out, and like I said, in my mind, and so, not training just from, I was still scared. And so I shot 4 more times. As they were fleeing? Yeah, trying to keep their heads down to not catch any return fire.
Okay.
To catch any return fire? They didn't fire at you.
All right, and
that was it.
God damn it. Thank you, Kick, for the $10 tip. The taste of unannounced fear. Hashtag Uwu Crew Artie-san. Oh my God, Kick, I hate you. And Fog repair ship Akashi for $2. Joe Kenda would be proud of these cops.
Yeah, I mean, I still didn't feel safe. I thought, there was another car. I didn't know. I mean, I'm in a strange town, in a strange area. I just had my life threatened. The love of my life is in
Arian Rod. There we go.
And she doesn't know what's going on. She come outside to see what was up. And I was just like, get in the car. We have to go. I just didn't feel safe there. In fact, we had plans, in fact, a fairly expensive bed and breakfast paid for in St. Augustine.
More unnecessary detail that someone distraught by a recent event wouldn't feel the need to clarify. If he genuinely thought he was as close to being killed as he stated, or if he was at all upset about the fate of the young man he had just shot dead, the fact that he missed out on a fairly expensive bed and breakfast would most likely be overlooked.
The fact that he's just like casually talking about what he was doing the next day, ordering a pizza, chilling out, hanging out. All of that is evidence. They probably have the receipts from when he ordered a pizza, when he ordered another drink, to show that he did not give 3 fucks about what he just did 30 minutes ago. That's perfect evidence for the prosecution.
And you know, after what happened last night, and we're like, we have to go home and call the local sheriff and tell him what's up.
Well, where'd you go after?
We went right to our room.
You went right to the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't leave. We were just like
in the hotel room?
bricks waiting for another carload of thugs to come. I mean, I'd never been so scared in my life.
These exact statements were brought up when his fiancée Rhonda was interviewed 4 days later.
Michael said something in the interview that was kind of, he made a comment that you guys went back to the room and he was basically waiting on some thugs with guns to come to the room at any given time. When you guys got back to the hotel, did he take the gun out of the glove box and take it up to the room with you guys?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you left it in the car?
I do believe so.
Okay.
Okay, for the record, you know, you can, even if she's not a suspect, you know, she can ask for a lawyer too.
And then you go up to the room and he gets the dog and goes outside and walks the dog.
Never talk to the police.
So he's so comfortable that even he'll go back outside and walk again without the gun with the dog.
I would have to assume so, yes.
Okay. And you guys just stayed in the hotel room at that point? Did you go anywhere else?
No, we ordered out. Yeah, pizza.
The investigators have secured their baseline narrative from the suspect and will now slowly...
I'll get through the super chats a little bit later. I just want to keep the video playing.
Ramp up the pressure. They will begin to destabilize his thought process by inducing anxiety and then set traps for him to incriminate himself further. They essentially need him to panic, and as he panics, they will pose more calculated questions. However, they have to do this in a subtle and methodical manner, as if they push it too far, they could scare him into shutting down completely, or even into requesting legal counsel and ending the interrogation right then and there.
I know you're in a strange town, and you had this traumatic event happen to you, and I can understand that. Okay. The problem, I can tell you, where we start to kind of get a little wondering is, by the time you say you get to your hotel room, you're calling to order pizza. Why aren't you calling us?
I wanted to come back to my hometown to do that. You know, I shouldn't even left the scene. But I left the scene because I was still afraid for.
Okay, and I can live with that. Okay, I can live with that. You don't necessarily.
I mean, that's probably one of the most basic questions people is going to ask the cops, the prosecutors at trial. If you were so fucking traumatized, if you were so distraught at this point, why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you call the cops immediately afterwards?
Necessarily want to hang around right where the shooting happened because you don't know if these guys are coming back. I'm good with that.
Or if there are more.
You know, but once you leave and you are away from that scene, and you've even gotten to a hotel room and inside your hotel room at that point, now now makes me wonder, because if you make a phone call, one, we find out, a lot quicker what's going on. Okay. The reason he and I haven't been to sleep since sometime yesterday is because we're trying to figure out. All we know is we got a dead kid in a car, okay, and we got a guy who shot and hauled ass. That's all we know.
Yep. And so, how's it gonna look to the police at that point, man?
I mean, I'm just. That's where we start to get a little concerned. It starts to be, we can speak that I personally have had a case with an individual who was moving to Jacksonville, first day in Jacksonville, and got involved in an incident and felt threatened and shot another person and was in their car. And he drove across the street to another parking lot and got on the phone with 911 immediately and started walking police.
Yes, the individual who died was a 17-year-old kid, and I'm going to call that a kid. Legal definition. He's a kid.
And where he was. You know, that's the way it's, I mean...
I have nothing to say other than...
There are other problems that we have, too. When
I have nothing to say. He didn't say I want a lawyer. He didn't say I'd like to talk to my lawyer. He didn't say I'd like to remain silent.
you began to shoot, can you honestly tell us that you ever saw a gun inside that vehicle?
I saw a barrel come up on the window.
He has now gone from saying that he saw a shotgun to now seeing a barrel come up on the window, and his emphasis while giving the statement was weak and unconvincing. If he had spoken with an attorney, his response to this question would have been that he without a doubt saw a shotgun, and his conviction to the claim would have been immensely forceful. It would make it far easier for his defense to create reasonable doubt within the jury, which the suspect has now made extremely difficult, and continues on to make it even more so.
Like a single shot shotgun where there's a barrel. I didn't see this part of the barrel, I saw that part of the barrel. And it was either a barrel or a stick, but sir, it
was either a barrel or a stick, so now you're not even sure if it was a shotgun that you saw. You're not even sure at this point that it was a firearm. Well, if you're not all that sure, then where are you going to get this lethal justification?
They're like, we're going to kill you. And then they say, you're
I know.
Yeah,
OBT, I feel like we should have probably watched this at our collab.
I mean, I didn't wait to look to see if they were going to point it at me. He reached down and picked it up. And then
who reached down and picked it up?
Well, hopefully it's the guy that I hit. Where
was he sitting when he reached
He
down
was sitting in the rear passenger side.
Okay.
And that's the guy that was really agitated. And then that's the guy that I asked, are you talking about you're going to kill me? Like I said, I didn't know what, my window is up. He was saying a lot, but that's what came through. And I put my window down to ask him.
And the music is still playing at this time?
And yes, but he is really loud and really animated.
Louder than the music that's bothering you?
Yes, well, the music was a nuisance at first. With my car shut and the windows up, and you just hear the heavy bass.
Schrodinger's Cat, $5. Can't he even say something like, I think I need a lawyer, and still not get questioning stopped because he didn't directly ask for one? Yes. In the Supreme Court has said, like, it's got to be definitive. It's got to be, I want my lawyer. I want to speak to my lawyer. Or I would like to invoke my right. I would like to remain silent. I don't want to answer any more questions. I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. It has to be definitive. Whatever he says, either I don't want to talk to you anymore or I want a lawyer, it has to be definitive. If it's not a definitive statement, the cops can keep asking questions.
And like I said, I just said, hey, would you mind turning it down? And they did. They shut it off, which, I said thanks. But it really wasn't an issue of loud music. It was an issue of them threatening my life.
But it started from you.
Absolutely, and, that's when I started telling you guys
was playing when you pulled up?
No, it was not.
It was not?
So you guys pull in, okay? Now, when he pulls in next to the red SUV, is that correct?
That's correct.
It was already there?
Yes.
Correct, okay. And was the music playing?
Yes.
Okay.
Contradiction.
Music's playing.
Like we said, there's some issues that we have. I'll be the first to tell you there's no weapons in the car.
Put yourself in the suspect's position and
I'll be the first to tell you there's no weapons in that car. Well, Real quick, the super chats before I forget them. Deacon for $5. If he wasn't so much into his ego, he would have had a lawyer. He is trying to say that he had weapons. They did not, but they let him keep going. Oh yeah, let him completely build the narrative on the idea that there were weapons in the car, and then drop the bombshell that there were none in the car. Akira 808 stay for $4.99. Never talk to the police unless you have a lawyer present. What was this guy thinking? He pretty much incriminated himself. I mean, that's exactly what a lot of these criminals do. A lot of suspects end up burying themselves because, again, a lot of them think that they're smarter, either smarter than the police, or get convinced that the police are on their side when they're talking to them. Deacon, $5. A lawyer would have stopped this mess with a quickness. I mean, I would have been screaming bloody murder to tell him to shut the hell up, you know, from the hallway as I'm running into the room. And then Rita, $5. What if I don't have a lawyer because I have never needed one? Yeah, you say that, but then you go talk to the police, and then you find out that you really should have wanted a lawyer before you talk to the police.
Imagine everything you had said up to this moment was truthful. You had just shot and killed a person, yet fully believed it was either your life or theirs. A legitimate and justifiable act of self-defense. Now imagine the
one can be appointed to you at no cost.
Outright shock and dismay you would feel at the very moment you realized that wasn't the case.
I don't know what you saw.
That's possible.
Hell no, I'm not going to be your lawyer.
They never left the parking lot.
They circled around until they saw you leave, and then they drove right back. Because they saw you leave at that point.
They saw you leave, and they realized their friend had been hit. So they never left the parking lot.
They came right back at that point.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
It's evident that he's unremorseful over the consequences of his conduct, yet also appears to be totally unaware of the magnitude of his own situation. He's far too relaxed, and the detectives ramp up the pressure once more.
Here's what has to happen. I know that from your position right now that you're going to do everything to protect yourself. And I can't say that I blame you for that. But we're going to need the total truth as to what happened. Not this story that I've had from 7:30 last night till 12 o'clock today to fix up. Okay, because the only thing that's going to make sense to us is the truth matching the scene. And there was the biggest problem we got, the first hurdle we got to get over is that there is no weapon in that truck.
Do you have a stick?
There was nothing found in or near the car that resembled a stick nor a weapon. The suspect is now trying to forge a narrative that his actions were justified due to his perception of a threat, regardless of if there was one or not.
Well, the second problem we have is that the last set of rounds when the truck is backing away from you, and you put 4 more sets in it, 4 more shots into it. That's an issue. Because now if it's backing away, it's no longer a threat.
Yes, sir. I understand that. In my mind, they had a weapon.
Okay. I can't shoot someone because in my mind they had a weapon. Okay. That's the problem. I mean, if I walked up to someone right now and I'm having a confrontation with them and I think they have a weapon, the law doesn't allow me to shoot him because I think he has a weapon.
Let me ask you this: when you pulled your gun out? Say you're sitting in your driver's seat like that, straight ahead. How did you shoot? Did you shoot one-handed? Did you shoot two-handed?
Two-handed,
like this. You come across your body. Okay, and you shoot the first. What you said 4. Let me ask you this: when you pulled your gun out?
Sorry, I had to talk to my parents and let them know what I'm watching, and my mom recalls this case. My dad didn't remember it, but Mom recalled this case, and so I'm telling him how much anxiety watching this is giving me right now. But I know, I probably missed a lot, but I'm gonna start here.
And I think they have a weapon. The law doesn't allow me to shoot him because I think he has a weapon.
Let me ask you this: when when you pulled your gun out, say you're sitting in your driver's seat like that, straight ahead.
He just admitted shooting with 2 hands, which means it took more thought than a person in the heat of the moment. Oh my God.
How did you shoot? Did you shoot one-handed? Did you shoot two-handed?
Two-handed, like
two-handed, like this. You come across your body, okay, and you shoot the first, what you said, 4 shots is what you remember.
Like he's going back to the range?
And then they start backing out. Do you continue to shoot through the window, or do you reposition yourself?
I don't recall, but I do remember getting out of my car and taking, like, getting sideways. And I was, like, waiting for the wink, or...
But once again...
all this is...
Okay. Once again, if you think they have something, think they have a shotgun.
They had a shotgun.
You think they had a shotgun. You're going to get out of your car so they can get a good aim on you? Make any sense?
Well, at the time, I was doing everything on adrenaline and no...
But I'm just saying, we're trained to, if we think something is there, to get out of the way.
To get out of the way.
Cover or concealment. So you're telling me that you thought they had a shotgun, but you got out of your car so they would get a good aim at you, is what you're telling me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This detective. This detective's so good. This detective is so good. And this guy is such a fucking idiot.
Well,
thank you, MM Fitter, Ultra Lurker. I've been watching your channel since the very beginning. I can't believe you have this interrogation on criminal psychology. Awesome channel. I don't know if I can watch any more of this. It's killing me inside.
I thought maybe they would shoot at the car and I wouldn't be in it.
But the car, your car's not shooting at them. You are.
I think I think my heartbeat's broken. It's been at 133 for a long time. Hold on.
Honestly, sir, I'm at a loss to justify what I did on the second volley, other than to say I thought they were going to be shooting back, and I was keeping them from doing that. And I was in...
Yes, I'll post a link. For those in the chat who are unaware...
Such a panic.
This guy apparently decided he didn't like the tone of these kids' voices who had their music blasting at a public gas station, and he shot up an SUV, I think the cops said 10 times, and ended up killing a 17-year-old kid who was in the vehicle and he shot, I think they said 3 times in the initial volley, 4 more times, and then 3 more times as they were driving away to escape.
So you get the gun, rack it, and then reassess?
No, I didn't reassess.
This happened in Florida.
You went, grabbed gun, rack, came up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you see him start to come out of the door of the truck. At that point, you turn to get your gun. Is that correct?
9 hit. Okay. RSN 9 hits on the SUV with the 10th missing. Okay.
You take it out of your glove box. You unholster it. You rack around, and you come back up on target.
Yes, sir. Fluid motion.
Okay.
Fluid. I wasn't even looking up, and I had to stop there. Yeah, fluid motion. Okay, settle down. This ain't fucking COD, asshole.
In the amount of time he's starting to get out of the truck when you first start to go get your. But yet, by the time you come back and start shooting, he's still in the truck.
He's coming out. I think he saw what I was doing when it was running back in. I don't know. But
see, that's where I'm a little thrown off here. Okay, because he is sitting in the back seat of that truck when he is hit. Okay, because the bullet goes right through the door. 3 bullets went through that door. Okay, he wasn't hit standing outside the truck.
Oh no, I know I shot through the door.
Okay, so
driving him back.
How's he getting out of the door if you're shooting through it? You're confusing us.
All right. When the latch is coming off the door, that's when I went to do what I was doing with the gun. And when I came back, I'm firing.
When the latch is coming off the door?
No, when I got my gun out of the...
When you said earlier about when you see the latch, what do you mean by the latch coming?
Well, the door's opening, and he's stepping out.
Okay, and he's stepping out.
Yes, and then
And you go and reach, but by the time you come back and come up just blazing, somehow he's still sitting in the truck.
Well, maybe I'm not as fast.
Yeah, there were I think there was at least 3 bullet holes in the door of the vehicle and they were, with the poles, you're able to get the angle of which the bullet was traveling. And those look like pretty much a 90-degree, so implying that the bullets were firing at the door when the door was closed, not when somebody was getting out of the vehicle.
With the whole thing as I think I am, but it was...
Or maybe he wasn't getting out of the truck.
No, absolutely he was.
This was refuted by forensics. The victim never got out of the truck, and the door was shut at the time the suspect opened fire.
I remember that from the very beginning.
This was proven by correlating the angles of the bullets that came through the door alongside the entry and exit wounds to the victim.
You're saying you feel like you have a threat that this guy's got a shotgun in your view. Okay, so you think he's getting out of the car. Okay, so you turn to get yours. If he's unarmed, which he
Maybe
is,
I should be a prosecutor. Fuck.
Why is he going to be...
I don't know, maybe he
now
thinks I'm unarmed. The sad fact of it is he's telling me he's going to kill me. You're dead, bitch.
Because you asked him to turn the radio down?
See, that's the part where I don't understand.
And you know what? And I'll tell you...
They were getting really agitated.
I understand it because, believe me, we deal with guys who you ask them to turn their radio down, they would get out of the car and shoot you. We deal with those kind of dudes all the time.
Here's what I could almost bet you a year of my salary on. When you got into a confrontation with those guys...
He's nervous. He's very nervous. And again, the cops are trying to empathize with him. Hey, man, we deal with assholes like that all the time where they will shoot you if you tell them to turn the radio down. You can hear them. They're trying to empathize with him to get him to keep on divulging more and more and more.
A man of your stature. If there was a gun in that truck, they would have shot you. They wouldn't have had to get out. They would have shot right through. They would have shot from the truck just like you were shooting from your car. People don't get out of the car to be seen when they're shooting someone. They're going to shoot you right inside that truck.
All right. He's getting out of his car. We're this close to each other. He was getting out of his car after repeatedly telling me that he was going to kill me.
Now, despite what the cops are telling him, the way I see it, he feels like he has to commit to the lie. Despite what the cops are telling him, or the contradiction there, he feels that he has to absolutely commit to the lie, or else it's going to bury him even more, even though he's already effed one way or the other.
So, is he going to bite my ear off or shoot me with a shotgun? I wasn't too concerned about how he intended to do it.
If you
bite your ear, what you got confronted by Mike Tyson?
Thought he had a shotgun, you most likely would be concerned with how he intended to do it. You would be likely more concerned with being shot with a shotgun as opposed to having your ear bitten off.
Now, and I'll tell you this: we talked to the other guys in the car, and they will all tell us he didn't like the fact that some stranger's telling him to turn his music down. He's 17. He's a teenager. Okay, you know what teenagers are. They're a little hard-headed sometimes, especially when they're out on their own. And did he throw some F-bombs at you? Basically tell you to go fuck yourself multiple times? Absolutely. They said, yep, he was jaw-jacking back and forth with that guy. But at no time did any of them say, well, okay, he did say.
Yeah, so the way I'm seeing it, the cops had already talked to the survivors of this, and so now they're saying, you know, what they're gonna relay what they were told by them to him.
He was gonna kill him, because it makes no sense, because what's he gonna do? He's not armed. What's he gonna? Oh, I'm gonna kill you and get out of a car. And we're talking about a kid. You know how many times that kid's been to jail? Never. He has no history of violence, and it's not like we're getting some street thug.
All this kid has is a truancy in school.
We're not talking about a violent kid here. He has no track record. There are guys in Jacksonville who I'd go, okay, I believe that, because they got track records. This kid ain't got no track record. The kid sitting next to him doesn't have a track record. The kid sitting in front of him doesn't have a track record.
Yeah, you would think at this point, with what the cop is... Thank you, Billy, for joining as a member, man. Much appreciated. You would think at this point, now that the cops are saying this is who the victim is, he is a 17-year-old kid with no criminal history, no history of violence. You would think at this point, he would say, shut the fuck up, and you know what? I'm going to get an attorney. But no, I doubt it. Of course not.
None of them do. These aren't violent guys. They pull up so the driver can run in and buy cigarettes. It's the only reason they're even there.
Oh, no, I absolutely believe that they talked to the wife and the survivors before they talked to him. There's no doubt in my mind.
They just got back from going to the mall. That's it. So I have a hard time buying how he... I can totally see him talking shit to you. I can see that. But to take it to a level that he's threatening to end your life when he can't. There's no way he can. He doesn't have anything.
I didn't know that.
I know.
That's all the reason that you're not knowing that is all the reason why you took your next step too far.
Yeah, the problem is you went from 0 to 100 without ever getting to 50.
I have a guy very irate saying he wants me dead. Well, if the other guys aren't corroborating, I'm sorry, but
and understand too, there's people in the parking lot that can hear what's going on too.
Not one of them. We have what's called independent witnesses.
Yeah, not associated.
I understand. I wasn't sure that I heard him right. That's why I...
And now they are telling him... Now the cops are basically telling him the shitstorm that he's in at this moment. And I'm willing to bet he's still not going to ask for a fucking attorney.
Are you... Is this directed towards me? You're going to kill me?
And that happens to be an exact quote of, are you talking to me? That was an exact quote. The guy with the truck said. He said something to the effect of, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So was this guy really like trying to pretend he was in a goddamn movie? Fucking Al Pacino?
So that's dead on. Yeah, he was talking to you. He's basically telling you to go fuck yourself, and I'm going to turn the music back up.
Yeah, no, the music was already up, and he's talking, kill the guy.
I just can't understand, if the music is up to the point where you're asking them to turn it down, how can you also hear the conversation that they're having? It's not making any sense.
He's livid. He's not talking. He's yelling.
Objection! Did I say Al Pacino? Damn it! I'm sorry, De Niro. Damn it! Why do I always get them mixed up? You're right. It's Robert De Niro, not Al Pacino. Robert De Niro. I apologize. I deserve all the hate for that.
And my window's up and I can hear him. I'm not making out all the words, but then I hear, you know, kill that son of a bitch, or kill that motherfucker, I think is what he was saying.
How do you know it was him saying it?
Well, when I put the window down and I asked him, he said the same thing. Yeah, kill him, motherfucker. And then when he was opening his door, that's when he said, "You're dead, bitch." And you know, when you say he didn't have a weapon, he's on the ground and you put something up on the thing and then gets out. I thought it was a shotgun, or a stick, or you know, some kind of weapon. But he's confrontational and using words like "I'm gonna kill you" and "you're dead," And I didn't know he's 17. I thought he was a full-grown man. And I don't know how many kids are in that, but...
Objection! Contradiction!
You confrontational and using words like, I'm going to kill you and you're dead. And I didn't know he's 17. I thought he was a full-grown man. And I don't know how many kids are in that, but the windows are down for the back seat. I didn't know he's 17. I thought he was a full-grown man. I thought they all were. And in my mind, they're all going to get out of this truck and shoot me or beat me or
had that been the case, we would have a different argument. Had anyone been out of the truck, walking towards you in any type of threatening manner, we would have
we were parked right next to each other.
Yes.
So there was no walking. It was him getting out, and he was an arm reach from me.
Those cars are so close to each other, though. Him getting out, it's going to be hard for him to get out because he's back away from you. His door opens up. He's actually going to be shielding himself from where you are because you're closer up to the driver.
All these things you're saying are great, but you know, I didn't analyze all these things. I got.
Well, what the cops are saying, Deegan, is had all four of them decided to get out of their truck almost like in unison, one after the other, and advance toward him. There were witnesses saying that all four of them were actually advancing towards him. Then there might be a different situation here. That's what the cops are saying. We might be having a different conversation if all four of these teenagers or young adults, whatever you want to classify them, had all of them been witnessed advancing towards him, there might be a different situation. He might have a defense there, but there's no evidence of that. There's no witnesses to say that. It's only him. And all of the evidence is pointing to them not getting out of the cars. All they were doing was having their music loud and telling him to go fuck off. Philosopher King Gaming, have you or do you plan to play the Henry Stickmin collection? I've seen it. I've seen other VTubers play it, and it looks really fun and interesting. I might have to play it myself, but I'll have to think about it. I feel like I've already spoiled so much of the game for me by watching others play it.
The shit scared out of me.
Oh, no.
And some guy's coming at me, telling me what he's going to do or wants to do. I reacted. I'm sitting here telling you guys I was in fear for my life. I honestly was. I have so much going on in my personal...
And yet all of your actions, all of your own statements, all of your actions, all of the witnesses to you suggest otherwise.
Life, the last thing I want to do is be in trouble. I don't want to cause you guys a sleepless night. I don't want to lose my freedom.
He reverts back to this premise multiple times. He continuously associates these two reasons with the notion that he wasn't the instigator, yet not once does he mention that he wouldn't want a teenager to lose his life over a verbal altercation.
This is what we do. Don't worry about that. This is what we do.
Well, I mean, the last thing I'm looking for is trouble.
Yep.
The last thing. Sir, from where I was sitting, a shotgun was coming up at me, and so, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but if it happened again tomorrow where a shotgun was coming up, I think I would do the same. I hope I would
and you know what,
not be
Mr.
afraid
Dunn?
to do the same.
If there was a shotgun coming up at you, we would expect you to do what you did. The problem that we have is that there is no shotgun. That's the bridge that we got to get across. You keep dwelling on this shotgun as if there was one at the scene. If there was a shotgun, a BB gun, any type of gun at the scene. Hell, if it was a water gun that was black, that looked real at the scene.
Like I said, it was a barrel. Could have been just a stick, but, I mean, it was...
Could it have been your imagination?
Well, no.
He said no with a rising intonation. The way in which he said the word doesn't correlate with its message.
No? With a large inflection?
The intonation was...
Already do the Jennifer Pan interrogation. I'll have to do this again some other time, but I can only do this once. This is killing me right now. Fob, this channel is killing me right now. It's giving me so much anxiety, but I feel like I have to watch these other interrogations now. This now has to be a series for me. Ugh.
Was more matched with the word maybe.
It's certain. Well, no.
The pressure he's under is causing disorientation in his critical thinking. He was unable to process the adjustment in his thoughts to his words quick enough, and that's why they came out mixed together.
I mean, anything's possible, I guess, but him coming out of his car was not my imagination. Okay. And it was right after I saw that he started coming out of his car and saying, "You're dead, bitch."
When you went and grabbed your gun, racked it, and came back around, what were you shooting at? Did you acquire a target or did you start shooting?
I shot at the door.
Which door? Which door?
The rear passenger.
You shot at his door?
Yes.
Okay. What was the purpose of that?
Save my life.
From the door?
No, he was coming out of his door, and then I guess he went back in it, but that's where he was prior.
Hypothetically, you and him exchange words. He opened the door to go in the store to use the bathroom.
He wouldn't have said, "You're dead, bitch," and then...
I'm just saying.
Well, then I guess I would be in trouble if that was the case. But that's not what happened.
We are so lucky. Really? There should be 3 of those 4 should have been hit. 3 of those 4. You could have 3 dead guys right now. Okay. Luckily for the guy in the front seat, his door stopped the bullets. They entered the door, but they didn't go all the way in, because the front door's got bullet holes in it. Okay. And there's another one you shot when you were doing the suppression fire, basically, to keep their heads down as they're driving away. You put one in the back of the car. There's several shots directly into the rear of the truck. And one of them comes zinging in through the back and goes right up and hits the sun visor where the driver is as he's driving out. Didn't miss his noggin by much. You know, so we could very easily have 3 victims at this point. Luckily, those guys didn't get hit or any way, shape, but they're all fine, except for the poor guy who's pretty much was dead right there. It didn't take him long. He was gone.
45 seconds, according to the coroner. He bled out in 45 seconds.
We see a lot of scenarios, and we deal with threatening situations. I mean, it's not, you know, we deal with them all the time where somebody defends themselves. I mean, we do. And there are clear-cut cases where you go,
OPT, he was hit 3 times. I think when they showed the x-ray, at least 1 or 2 times in the chest.
Yep, sure did, buddy. You know, you defended yourself. Have a nice day. Unfortunately, this is not one of them.
I'm not feeling so hot now that you guys are...
Unfortunately, we have that effect sometimes.
Well, I don't mean sick. I mean, I actually am starting to be sick to my stomach.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You're starting to get sick to your stomach, right? Because you realize now how fucked you are.
I don't know how I can express to you guys that I was in fear for my life. I've never been so scared in my whole life. I've been mad and my hands shake, but I was so afraid that I didn't have time to think. I only reacted.
What did you see the driver of the other car do when Jordan Davis said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you"?
He reached into his glove compartment.
It was a big silver chrome, either 9mm or 45. It was a large caliber.
And what did the driver do with the gun when he grabbed it from the glove compartment?
He was holding it and cocked it back.
I heard someone yell, or someone say something very loud.
And what did you hear that person say?
No, you're not going to talk to me that way.
Yes, OPT, this went to trial. And again, we all of us were like highlighting, like, Damn, these are some good ass cameras. If these are court owned cameras, these are some good ass camera quality for a courtroom.
Do I need to get a lawyer? I mean, it sounds like I'm
Witness number 7 is one of the independent witnesses.
in deep shit.
Well, that is up to you. We have Duval County issued a warrant for your arrest for murder and attempted murder. Okay, that's what you're being charged with right now. Okay.
There are 2 trials.
First step in the process.
The way I see this was I was scared for my life, and I fought back. And you guys are seeing this as murder.
I don't get it. You guys are talking about this like it's murder.
This is where we're at right now.
So, okay, Sir Lionheart. Hey, Twitwit, what's up? Long time no see. How you doing? Lionheart got 3 consecutive 30-year terms and life for killing the kid. Yeah, that sounds about right.
They'll process you here first, but
it was marked as a mistrial, so he was tried again, but they got him guilty second time around. Okay, good.
I'm not sure how long it's going to take you before they got to go through all that kind of stuff. But you will be brought back to Duval County. Like I said, this is a start.
Is there any opportunity to bail?
There's no bond. There's no bond on a murder charge in Duval County. Yeah, it's standard.
The murder case was originally a mistrial.
They don't allow it. Right?
People were saying that the judge made a mistake on jury instructions. Gotcha.
Is it automatic that it's a murder charge when it's self-defense?
I'll explain to you how it works on our end. We do our investigation. We get our facts. We have a prosecutor from the state attorney's office with us who sees all the facts, sees the case. We confer with the state attorney's office, say these are what we have as facts of this case, and they determine, yes, we believe there's enough to issue an arrest warrant at this point based off the evidence we have, and that's why we obtained an arrest warrant.
I really didn't know that I was being charged with murder and attempted murder. That sucks.
I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances.
That sucks.
Me too. I mean, if there is, there's probably about 5 things I could have gotten done differently last night, but it's unfortunate it turned out the way it did.
It is. Okay. Well, I'll get with the guys here, and we'll get you use the rest.
Shut up, Omega.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
He was remanded into custody at the Duval County Jail, where he remained for 14 months awaiting trial.
Did you ask the guys in the red SUV to turn down that base?
I did. I said...
Oh my God, the defense allowed him to testify? Either that or he insisted that he should testify. Oh no, I know, Deacon. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Oh, I'm gonna do the other super chats real quick. Robbie Anderson for $4.99. Anyway, I started blasting. Terrible. I appreciate the meme, but terrible. Damn it. And Deacon, Billy, thank you for becoming a member. And Deacon, $5. Keep in mind they did read him his rights before they started. I'm not sure what the dude was on at this point. Don't want to know. Yeah, he's an idiot.
Can you turn that down, please?
What was the response from the red SUV?
They turned it off.
Okay, if he insisted on it, then okay, because the defense was, there's no way that the defense would allow him to testify, especially if they had the recording of the interrogation.
And at that point, what did you then say?
I said thank you. Very soon after, I
start hearing things like F him and F that, and...
Does it escalate?
Well, the music came back on. Now it got ugly. After hearing the something something cracker and this and that, I hear, I should kill that motherfucker. Here, I should fucking kill that motherfucker. And now he's screaming.
Okay.
There's no mistake of what he said. That is what he said.
Notice the considerable increase in both emphasis and conviction when making his statements.
Oh yeah, now he's all very, very convinced about what he heard at trial.
His lawyer has now instructed him in how to respond, but unfortunately for Michael, the jury had access to his interrogation where he was asked the same question.
Yeah, where he was asked the same question, much closer to the event in question.
The guy that was in the back is getting really agitated.
Because guess what? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Where is my fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm meme music? I need this pat. I need this down pat, even if it gets me demonetized.
And my window's up. I can't hear everything he's saying, but you know, there's a lot of fuck him and fuck that and fuck that bitch. And I don't know if they're singing or what, but it's like they're saying kill him. So I put my window down again.
I put my window back down and I asked, are you talking about me?
Now, what was the response when you said, are you talking about me?
He reached forward and picked something up and slammed it against the door. I didn't know what it was at first, but when he says, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I look and I'm looking at a barrel. He's showing me a gun and he's threatening me.
What happens now? What did you believe was about to happen to you?
I thought I was gonna be killed, but I still didn't go for my gun at that time. I was just like going, oh my God, where is all this hostility coming from?
Where's all the... I don't understand. Why are you being so hostile to me? I don't know. I just asked to turn down the video, or to turn down the music. Why are you being so mad?
And it was at that point where he said, this shit's going down now.
Not once was this mentioned during his interrogation. It seems to be a poignant recollection when stated here, which would arise suspicion as to why he failed to mention it earlier.
In your wildest dreams, could you fathom being in that position over a common courtesy?
No.
Okay. Now, at this point, what's going through your mind when he said, this shit's going down now?
This was a clear and present danger, and I said, you're not gonna kill me, you son of a bitch.
Okay. And as you said that, were you looking at him, or were you now moving to get that fire?
I said that as I was retrieving my pistol.
Could you show the jury exactly what you did?
Well, if we say over here is my glove box, I'm looking out the window, and I said, you're not gonna kill me, you son of a bitch, and I shot.
Okay. And do you even recall how many times you shot?
I do not. Kind of was in a fixed position with the tunnel vision. I didn't realize the SUV was moving. I was still aiming at the rear passenger, and it didn't register that the car was backing up.
Okay. And at some point, you realize now there's no more red door in front of your face?
This is where Rhonda starts coming into my mind, because I know she's heard the shots. I know Rhonda. It was...
You're not gonna kill me, you son of a bitch.
Just my life I was worried about now.
And at some point now, do you see that SUV actually drive towards a different direction or try to drive away?
It did, and this is where the... now they're back in line with, if they fire on me, they'll hit the front door, and this is where Rhonda comes out.
What was your purpose of...
Yes, they at the very beginning of the video, Odin, she was the first witness in the that was talked to.
Firing towards the back of that vehicle? Were you trying
That testified,
I
I should
was
say.
Worried about a blind firing situation where they would, shoot over their heads or whatever and hit me and Rhonda. I stopped firing when it appeared that the threat was over.
And how long had you been with Ms.
Wait, P-Rhyme, she was a prosecutor's witness? Was she a willing prosecutor's witness?
Rauer?
3.5, 4 years.
Or was she a hostile witness?
Relationship with her?
Absolutely, she's my fiance.
Okay. And were you living with her at the time?
Yes, we were.
I assume Ari said that was the case. That the member of the public in there was the father of the victim.
Was this dog kind of your guy's child?
Yes.
Okay. And what was his name?
His name is Charlie.
The defendant just got emotional over his supposed gallantry and undying love for his partner, and now accelerates this emotion for the purpose of expressing how much he loves his pet. In his mind, he is exhibiting appealing human traits to the jury, coming across as a man of clear nobility and selflessness, who only protected the woman he loves from a perceived imminent threat, while also being a gentle soul that sheds a tear at just the mere thought of his beloved puppy.
I love the narrator is basically spot on. It's all basically things that I say I'm thinking in my head, but he's basically expressing it perfectly. How he's being coached, how the defense attorney is coaching him to present himself as somebody who's human, somebody who's willing to defend his fiance, a down-to-earth, relatable individual. The narrator is perfectly expressing this.
The thing is, the defendant only has tunnel vision with regard to himself and his own perspective.
And does not present any sort of empathy towards the victim or his family and what happened in that situation. Slavic Bleach, thank you for the $10 super chat.
The jury, on the other hand, will be looking at the big picture. Rather than perceiving this emotion from the viewpoint the defendant wants them to, they may see it as a contrived and narcissistic attempt at elevating his own character. He has now shown the jury that he has the personality type to get emotional, and this emotion comes out as he self-describes his valiant conduct and gentle spirit, yet not a shred of emotion was displayed as he described the exact moment he took the life of a young man.
Oh yeah, he was basically fucking dropping some fucking Clint Eastwood lines when talking about the shooting. Again, I feel like if you are an individual who is trying to claim self-defense, who did not want to be in a situation that they placed themselves in, that they would feel remorse or at least some sort of fear or recollection of, I could barely remember what's going on. I just saw the firearm. I had to shoot. I didn't want to, but this guy gave me no choice. No, this guy was like, you ain't gonna shoot. You ain't gonna kill me, fool. And fires, pow, 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 right back at him like he's in a goddamn GTA server.
Mr. Don, you love Rhonda Rauer.
Yes, sir, I do.
Right? You love her a lot.
No, Odin, I have never seen that before. The jurors can ask the judge questions of clarification, but the jurors cannot directly ask witnesses questions.
Right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Right, and when she got into that car, she asked you what happened, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you telling this jury that on the way back to the hotel, you told Rhonda Rauer that the boys in the car had a gun?
If I told her on the way to the hotel, I told her several times at the hotel, I told her several times on the way home that this was self-defense.
That wasn't my question. From the time you left the gate station to the time you got back...
Ooh, prosecutor! Alright, I'm sorry, I have to repeat this.
Displayed as he described the exact moment he took the life of a young man.
Mr. Don, you love Rhonda Rauer.
Yes, sir, I do.
Right? You love her a lot. right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Right, and when she got into that car, she asked you what happened, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you telling this jury that on the way back to the hotel, you told Rhonda Rower that the boys in the car had a gun?
If I told her on the way to the hotel, I told her several times at the hotel, I told her several times on the way home that this was self-defense.
That's not the question he asked.
That wasn't my question. From the time you left the gate station to the time you got back to the Sheraton, how many times did you use the word gun to describe what the boys, let me finish, what the the boys in the car had?
I couldn't tell you.
Was it more than one?
At least one.
Mr. Dunn, the truth is, you never told the love of your life that those boys had a gun.
You weren't there.
Did you? You did tell her then?
I said you were not there.
I get that. I know that. Truth is, you never told Rhonda Rower they had a gun.
That is incorrect.
Remember to speak loudly into the microphone so everybody can hear you, all right?
Fucking got him.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Wolfson.
When you came out of the gate gas station and you got into the defendant's car,
Yes.
did the defendant ever tell you he saw a gun in that red SUV?
No.
Did the The defendant ever tell you that he saw a weapon of any kind in that SUV?
No.
There was no mention of a stick?
No.
There was no mention of a shotgun?
No.
There was no mention of a barrel?
No.
There was no mention of a lead pipe?
No.
Back in the hotel room, Miss Rower, that same night, did the defendant ever tell you that he saw the boys with a firearm?
No.
Did he ever tell you that he saw the boys with a weapon?
No.
On the 2-hour drive the following morning, did the defendant ever tell you that he saw a gun in the SUV?
No.
And on that 2-hour drive, did he ever tell you he saw a weapon of any kind in that SUV?
No.
He be all like,
On February 15th, 2014, Michael Dunn was found guilty on 3 counts of attempted murder for which he was rendered a 90-year sentence. 7 months later, on October 1st, he was rendered an additional life sentence without the possibility of parole. His appeal was denied by the 1st District Court on November 17th, 2016. He is currently being held at the maximum security Oregon State Penitentiary.
well, I did not think I was going to go through all of that, but apparently we did. All right, I'm gonna be right back. And I'm not gonna end it yet, but we're gonna be right back. And we're gonna go to some Karens. And then find myself a palate cleanser.
Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully got me shinbone now. Sally is a girl in Shinbone Alley. Way, alley. Sally is a girl that I spliced nearly. Bully got me shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob. the door and walked right in. Oh, bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now. I walked up to the barroom counter. Way, bully in the alley. There I met with Greasy Annie. Bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now. I bought a rum and I bought a gin. Oh, way, bully in the alley. I bought a wine, both white and red. Oh, bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now. And when I've spent of all me tin, oh, way, bully in the alley. Up to bed we both did creep, oh, bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now. We're open tumble all night long. Oh, way, bully in the alley. Dawn did break, the cock did crow. Oh, bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now. I left my gal to go a-sailing. Way, bully in the alley. I left myself to go a-whaling. Bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shimbo now.
Come, all you young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she go. Up jumps the eel with a slippery tail, climbs up aloft and reefs the topsail, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she go. And then up jumps the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, saying, you eat the dough, boys, and I'll eat the beef. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When
All right.
Sometimes there's some that are like, you're like, it is
Have a good one.
Thank you.
People. Have a good one.
Thank you. I don't think so.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
She tried to open the door, the emergency door to the plane.
I'm here because I will take this all the way. I am going now to court to fight masks, and you are not going to tell me what to do. Stand 6 feet away from me and do your social. No, more. You want to be safe, stand 6 feet away from me, okay? That's it. Give me your card with your name because this branch is going to hear your name. You're going to become famous. Do it now. Do it now. You work for me. I do not work for you.
I am your master.
I've been a customer since 1990. Were you born then? Shame on you. You're very lucky she's not here because she knows me well. Your boss. Count your days. Count your days. Bully. What? This is giving you the right to be a bully? Because you're brainwashed? I'm a scientist. There is no... Don't make me wear your mask. Are you crazy? Are you trying to kill me? What happens if you have... Did you just say you're trying to kill me? I want to know because we're on camera. Did you just suggest for me to wear your dirty mask? Because I think you did. Give me your name and your number now. You're done. You are done.
What? What's up?
Gonna hit me?
What's up?
Go
you
ahead,
scared?
hit me.
You scared?
Nice.
That's why you don't
Brace
fucking act
face.
crazy, bitch. Brace face, fucking pussy ass, weak ass jaw ass, long nose bitch.
Weak ass jaw ass bitch.
Fucking little balls
like...
bitch. Little balls bitch. What's up? What's up?
All right,
do
so...
something.
Little what now? Ah, damn it to hell. Hang on. Oh, I'm an idiot. What happens? This is what happens.
Give me your name and your number now. You're done. You are done.
What? What's up?
Gonna hit me?
What's up?
Go
you
ahead,
scared?
hit me.
You scared?
Nice.
That's why you don't
Brace
fucking act
face.
crazy, bitch. Brace face, fucking pussy ass, weak ass jaw ass, long nose bitch.
Weak ass jaw ass bitch.
Fucking
weak ass jaw ass, strong ass nose bitch.
All right,
do
so
something. Do something, you fucking pussy.
Gonna hit me? Remember you said you're gonna get out your car and it's gonna be the worst day of my life?
Yeah, it will because look, you're
Why?
like little pussy, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking pussy.
Why don't you guys go get more high?
Fucking wild day and I'm ready to let it out.
Do you eat her pussy with those braces?
Ready.
No, you're not ready. You. Just got back in the car.
If you want to hit me, go ahead.
You're the one who said you wanted to hit me and then got out your car.
What you want to do, bro?
You're the one who followed me throughout the whole parking lot, stopped behind me, said you want to fight me,
Cut me off with all my shit on top.
didn't cut you off.
Yeah, because you couldn't wait 5 seconds at a light.
You wanted to hit me and then got out your car.
Bitch right here. What you want to do, bro?
You're the one who followed me throughout the whole parking lot, stopped behind me, said you want to fight me,
Cut me off with all my shit on top.
didn't cut you off.
Yeah, because you couldn't wait 5 seconds at a light.
All right, fine. I'll replay it.
Why don't you guys go get more high?
Fucking wild day and I'm ready to let it out.
Do you eat her pussy with those braces? No, you're not ready. You just got back in the car.
If you want to hit me, go ahead.
You're the one who said you wanted to hit me and then got out your car.
Bitch right here. That's what you want to do, bro.
You're the one who followed me throughout the whole parking lot, stopped behind me, said you want to fight me,
Cut me off with all my shit on top.
didn't cut you off.
Yeah, because you couldn't wait 5 seconds at a light.
Yeah, because then you stopped at the light on purpose.
When I could have smacked into the back of yours.
Yeah, and then you would have had...
Drive, retard.
All right.
You gotta drive.
All right.
I've been having a bad day. I'm ready
All
to
right.
let it out.
All right, you're obviously not having that bad of a day.
Ready to let it out.
Let it out.
Oh, I have.
No, all right, whatever.
What can I ask you?
Why I'm parking here is because I'm in the shade. That security guard, I would park there, but they are not. I am waiting for someone who's been in a bike accident. He was at the optometrist. Okay, he's in bad shape. I personally may have hope. I have a brother dying of Alzheimer's. I do not need this stress. So security can move and I'll park there, or I'm parking here because nobody's here. Yes. Okay, I have to do my video. You're disgusting, and I'm so sick of these young people who think that they're all bad. There you go, sweetheart. Let's test you. My goodness. Nothing better to do with your time, because this is what your generation does. You go on Grindr and do hookups. You show
Grinder?
every part of your body. You have no self-respect. Oh my goodness. None whatsoever.
Okay, let's just...
No. To mind your own business. He comes and tries to tell me what I can do. He's not my boss.
There is a signage, right? So...
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I can't see. Need to make it bigger.
Guys, I know what Grinder is, but I thought the woman, the person behind the camera is a female. That's why I'm like, Grinder?
Yours goes up, mine goes up, and it'll...
And bro, and I don't feel like going to jail.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, I saw this before. I have seen this before. Oh my god.
Hey, your driver's license is suspended and you have warrants out of Fayetteville. I need you to step out of the car, okay?
I ain't got no warrants.
You need to step out of the car.
I'm about to get low. Warrants.
You need a driver's license.
To jail.
Mine goes up, and it'll...
And bro, and I don't feel like going to jail.
Oh, ma'am. Hey, your driver's license is suspended and you have warrants out of Fayetteville. I need you to step out of the car, okay?
I ain't got no warrants.
You need to...
So the cop is saying they probably ran her tags and say she's got warrants and her license is suspended. And she's like, I ain't got no warrants.
Step out of the car.
I'm about to get low. Oh, shit! Was that necessary?
You were about to drive off. You literally put the car into drive and was about to drive off. So yeah, I'm going to say knocking the windows out was justified.
Get out the car.
Was that necessary? Y'all saw that? Was that necessary?
Get out the car.
Was that necessary,
Get
Mr.
out the car
Sir?
now.
Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? And I'm not resisting. So there's that.
I'm not resisting
Y'all saw that, right?
as I'm fighting with the officer to not get out of the car.
Y'all saw that, right? And I'm not resisting. So there's that.
Don't yell at me.
I will yell at you.
Keep walking. What's...
Oh my fucking y'all, is this her again? Is this the same fucking woman for the third time? Is it number 3?
crazy? There's no dog on the grass.
Oh my gosh.
Keep filming. We can be here all day.
You're overreacting, Karen.
The dog is not on a leash. And, oh, you can't read English, apparently. Let's go read
Why?
some
Because I'm
signs.
Asian? Are you
No,
racist?
You can't read English.
Are you
Let's go read
racist?
some
Are you
signs.
fucking racist?
Oh, apparently you don't have to do anything that Americans have to do. Okay, so you can't read.
Why don't you go yell to other
And
people
you
that
know
have
what?
dogs on the
I
grass?
can't understand a word you say.
This is not chorizo woman. This is anti-skateboarder Karen, and then she was also recently caught trying to convince a dog to come into oncoming traffic. And now we see her for a third time in the same fucking pants, whatever the hell they're called, as before.
Speaking English? Because apparently you don't know that you have to have a leash on your dog.
You racist.
In a prior video, she tried to lead somebody's dog into oncoming traffic, into the middle of traffic.
Nina has. And your role again in this is the media?
The media.
Yeah, you're the media.
Yeah. And do you have political party? Are you a member of a political party?
Irish?
And my name is Dolores Cahill. I'm one of the election candidates, and I
Or Scottish?
want to supervise the vote. And no one has any authority to restrict our entry.
So, you know, there's a thing called the Constitution that you have to follow, and there's a thing called law that you have to follow. So, by your actions at this moment, right, you are not upholding the Constitution, and you are asking unlawful. Excuse me, don't touch me.
That was the worst running of the gauntlet I've ever seen.
Actions at this moment, right? You are not upholding the Constitution, and you are asking unlawful. Excuse me, don't touch me.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am, please.
Assault! Don't touch me. How dare you? Don't touch me. You're restricting my entrance. Would your mother be very proud of you?
My mother will be absolutely ecstatic. Thanks
Well,
very much for asking about it.
Do you know if you restrict someone,
Garda? So I think that's Ireland, right?
it's actually rape under the law?
Thanks for asking about it.
Do you know if you restrict someone, it's actually rape under the law?
Thanks for asking about it.
Do you know if you restrict someone, it's actually rape under the law?
Thanks for asking about it.
Do you know if you restrict someone, it's actually rape under the law?
Really?
It
I
is
didn't know
rape
that.
under the law. If you prevent someone from leaving or entering a building, I am a woman.
Oh, yeah?
You are a man. I
Thank
don't
you.
know you. You are restricting my thing,
Yeah.
my entry into
No,
this building.
if you want to come in, all you have to do is put on a mask. You
I
want
don't
to.
consent to put on your mask,
Well,
sir.
then you don't get in.
But you're trying to force me to
I'm
do
not
something.
trying to force
I
you to do
don't
anything.
consent. I do not consent. I want to go into this
I'm looking
building.
to you, sir.
Come here. I want to go into the building. If you touch me without my consent as a man, it is an invasion of my bodily integrity. So maybe people might not be aware that, we'll say some of my media channels are bigger than Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Labour, the Greens and the Social Democrats put together. I have 6 times more following than the President and 6 times more following than the Taoiseach.
I have more followers than these guys. I'm still I don't have a 12-core processor up here, so I'm still trying to process what I just heard from this woman.
Okay?
The less than David Beckham.
I am president of the World Doctors Alliance, and I am trying to stand
Don't you know who I am? I have a big following.
for election so that the elderly can get prevention and treatment next winter. How dare you restrict our access? You are directly preventing my voice being heard. What are you hiding, guys? What's
Hey, you
going
are nice as-
on?
hey, you are nice
Why
guys as
are
well.
the members of Garda Síochána preventing us looking at the counts? Are you afraid I might see that I might get elected Do I have a problem with this boat? No, I don't. Listen, let me go. What are you afraid of, Hugh? Are you afraid I might get elected? Committing a crime. Get out of my way, please. He did not have a mask. Look, that guy did not have a mask. Come here, get out of my way. He did not have a mask.
Listen, you have no authority.
Is there exemptions to mask wearing?
Hang your head in shame.
Well, excuse me. He did not have a mask. There was a gentleman there that did not have a mask. Excuse me. He did not have a mask. Is there one rule for election candidates and one rule for everybody else?
Everybody in there has a mask on.
No, that's without the mask. That's a lie again.
Yeah, excuse me. If people in there are not wearing masks, then I don't require to wear a mask. Don't discriminate against me. Let me out. How dare you? Girl, don't touch me. That's assault. You did. Excuse me. Leave me in. Here we have members of private security, and we have members here dressed up as our police force on Garda Síochána. Not one of them have actually identified themselves properly.
Sergeant, who showed up from Donnybrook Garda Station?
Under the law, actually identified themselves properly.
Sergeant, who showed up from Donnybrook Garda Station?
And I think he just identified himself as a member of the police in his station.
Not one of them have actually identified themselves properly.
Sergeant, who showed up from Donnybrook Garda Station?
Yeah, I think he just identified himself as a sergeant and of the police station that he's with.
Under the law and under the Constitution, anyone who is saying that they are a member of Garda Síochána have to produce their warrant oath card.
Produced.
No, and you have to show.
Produced, bitch.
Show it, and we have to identify the numbers. No, you didn't. No, and you have to show it, and we have to identify the numbers. No, you didn't. So this is what's your name again, Hugh? And we have been here now for over an hour, and they are denying us.
And I'm sorry, Andrew, I apologize. I missed your super chat earlier a long time ago. We're going back to the interrogation of Mr. Dunn. What if he had called the police right away and not talked to the cops? What would this trial testimony got him? I feel like if the prosecution did not have an interrogation with the glaring contradictions that he told the police, he might have had a better case. Or he might have been able to negotiate a better plea agreement. I would say that would have been it. Some old dude for $10. Thank you very much, man. What about him is strong with this one? Yeah.
Access to the democratic process, and my name is Dolores Cahill. I have a right to see my votes and they'll be counted.
Oh my God. I haven't seen this one yet either.
Hey, ma'am. Sorry, folks. We're gonna have to deboard you.
Are you serious? Oh my God, woman, get off the plane! Are you serious? We don't have time for this. Get off the plane!
Folks, please listen to the flight.
No, we've been already on the plane for like
listen to that. We'll take care of it. Thank you.
You've got to be kidding me right now.
What happened here? I know the cops said that everybody had to deboard the plane, but why?
Are you serious? Get off the vehicle. Motherfucker, really? You suck! It's on fuck star, baby! It's on fuck star, fuck world star!
What? I don't know what happened. Why did she? I don't get what happened here. I know she wouldn't. They wanted everyone off to safely get the Karen out of the plane. Okay. All right, I get that. But why did they kick her off the plane? I guess is my initial question.
So she's throwing water on my mom.
Neighbors, man. Fucking neighbors.
I cleaning the grill, and this is what she does.
Friggin' Pope. I just found the says I just found the article. Woman who refuses to set phone to airplane mode causes the entire plane to deboard. Oh my god, if that's true. Whew.
You the one who started, though. She ain't do nothing to you. You doing way too much. She didn't do nothing to you. You want somebody to touch you. Early in the morning, my neighbor want to be racist. Early in the morning, my neighbor want to be racist.
Film it right now. Yeah. You know what? I didn't mean to, dude. Calm down.
You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, well,
Go.
Can you not touch me? Not even touch me.
Hey, I will. Oh, don't.
You're a fucking asshole, dude. What the fuck's your problem?
My problem is you assholes being down here in a garage, a personal garage.
Sorry, sir.
My aunt lives in here.
Good. Go get your aunt and tell her that you're an asshole.
I think that's a grinding rail. And this guy is losing his goddamn mind.
No, can you stop? Okay, we get it. Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry, sir.
I'm tired of coming in this goddamn place and you little children being in here.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
Go to hell home.
Okay, we will.
I mean, that's property damage right there, and he's being psychotic. He's not a security guard. He is just some fucking resident who's losing his fucking mind.
Didn't think this would happen to me. Yeah. Didn't think. Yeah. Go ahead.
I already did.
Good.
On their way.
Good.
Right here.
This lady's crazy, y'all. I'm at my house. I'm at my house. Huh?
I like how even Donut Operator, who is a former cop, is like so... He's like absolutely pro skateboarder and fucking hates when cops and Karens like lose their fucking minds with skateboarders.
No problem. No problem. This lady's in my way at my house saying I don't live here.
Wait, what the fuck? This is his house.
Go ahead.
I already did.
Good.
On their way.
Good.
Right here.
This lady's crazy, y'all. I'm at my house. I'm at my house. Huh? No problem. No problem. This lady's in my way at my house saying I don't live here. This woman is saying I don't live here. This is my house. You crazy lady. Another white lady pulling some old bull crap. No.
That is the face of somebody who has to eat her own shit.
What?
Why did you say you don't live here?
Why don't I live here? I don't have to. I'm waiting for my son to come outside. I don't have to do anything you say, lady.
Why do you think he lives here?
Good. She already called the police. Another one of those ladies on TV, on the internet. No, come back. Why are you running? Fuck me. Why are you talking like that? There's children out here. What's wrong with you?
Get the fuck out.
Oh, was sitting there minding my business, waiting on Chuck to come out, and she says, I don't live here. I don't have to do that. I don't have to. Fuck.
And then she calls him a drug dealer because, of course, she does. Because, of course, this Karen is going to call him a drug dealer as a last desperate attempt to save face over the fact that she got it fucking wrong. That this dude does live in this neighborhood. He does live in that house, but she wants to try so desperate to save face that she probably still drugs in that house.
Did you hear that? I'm a drug dealer. Wow. Amazing. You see this stuff on the internet all the time, but you never think it's gonna happen to you at your own house. But there it is. There it is.
Wow.
That's amazing. She wanted to block the door and everything, man. Wow, my God.
Man,
what's up,
shut
man?
the fuck up, 65 CJ5.
Hey, I'll be back, man. Another day, man. It's crazy, dog.
What happened?
He gonna sit up there and he gonna stop us. He gonna stop us outside and say somebody called on us that we were suspicious. So I came back in with my receipt and everything on it that I bought my shit. Why would I steal from TJ Maxx?
What is TJ Maxx? Not a goddamn thing.
And then he gets in here and say nobody called on you guys.
He just said outside. You said, why did you stop me? You said because I'm black. He said a black person called on you. That's what you said.
So who is the black person that called on us? Where the black? Where's he at? Where he at? I don't see nobody.
We just stood in the line.
And the other manager is right there. That's at that thing. Her name is Doris. You understand why I'm frustrated? Because I walked out of a store after paying my money. I worked hard for it.
Listen,
and you stopped me.
I got told that there was someone possibly
She said that we paid for this.
That's why I'm here, okay? If there's no problem, then there's no problem.
No, but do you understand how embarrassing this is? We sat in this line, and matter of fact, you know what? We turn it off. We don't want shit. We turn it off.
Everything in here is on that?
Can you make sure? She just made sure. She just said that.
Have more bags in the car. Right?
Go get it.
Different store.
Go get it. Go get it.
Y'all don't have to explain all that to him. Y'all calm down. Y'all got to record it. Y'all got to explain, and y'all don't got to go and get no other bags.
More items?
If nobody ain't tell y'all from the other store, y'all don't have to go on.
He trying to make her say that we took something.
What's here? Okay, can you get the other bags instead of the car?
What?
Because she said that what is here is only what's on those receipts.
That's what it's supposed to be. What's there is only on the receipt.
This is another bag
with
a different receipt.
This is a different bag. They just have to check it.
But they done checked it. She told you that we paid for it.
Are you the one who called on us, ma'am?
No,
He said a black employee called on us.
A male.
A male?
Yeah.
Where? I'm just asking. Where the male? Because they sing on the side.
Yo, this crazy, yo. This is crazy. It's going on Facebook too. Yeah. Where did it go? Where the black person that called on us?
I don't work here, but he does work here.
So where he at? The lady just said we paid for everything, and you trying to make us go to the car to get a bag to say we didn't pay. Come on, bruh. Come on. Yeah, I shop all the time, brother. I got that. Okay, so no, they're not TJ Maxx bags. Those are the receipts right there, and those are the merchandise.
Refund all that. I want my money back.
I get it.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not
accusing you ladies of anything. Please.
Okay. Ma'am, just return this. Yeah.
I want my money back.
This ain't right, yo. We bought all this crap. Spent almost $300 in here.
At a TJ Maxx.
Receipts?
Because it's so medium.
No, y'all better not explain that.
So it was 3 different
Y'all
ways.
better not explain that.
It was, wait a second. If there
Y'all
was
better
three
not explain
transactions,
that.
why is there 5 receipts?
Y'all better not
She
explain
just
that.
returned
Y'all
it.
better not explain that.
Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say
If she
nothing.
return y'all money, that's
Yeah,
all that
don't
matters.
say nothing.
Y'all
Don't
better
say
not explain that.
Is that a return receipt?
I'm actually very confused here, but I do think that they're saying that somebody accused them of shoplifting. The cop is asking these questions, and the cop is doing an investigation, but the cop isn't exactly being very empathetic to their situation.
No, no. Did you give them a return receipt?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You want it so bad.
Y'all better not explain. Y'all
You
got
want
money
it so
recorded.
bad.
He asked, why did y'all got 5 items?
I
tell you, boy. I tell you, he wanted so bad.
Why do they have that minimum receipt? So do it.
Come on, bruh.
We got 20 receipts.
Come on.
Think about it like this, right? No. Think about it. No, I'm gonna play it out for you. I'm there with my 2 kids. Okay, all 3 of us make purchases. So if we go to the register and everyone pays by themselves, there should be 3 receipts, correct?
No.
Yeah.
How about I want to use different credit cards on different
It's
items?
still gonna be on the same receipt.
No, it
because-
won't. No.
Because they
You
let
want
you
me to
know.
prove it to you? Want me to prove it to you?
I'm not here to.
I'm by myself and I got
I'm
2
trying
receipts.
to explain this to you, right? I'm trying to explain this to you.
No,
So
you
if I
just
see
said
somebody-
something that's wrong. You say you're trying to explain something. You dead wrong what you just said.
If I see someone come out with 5 receipts,
I don't care if I have 20 receipts if I want to use cash and I want to use a different credit card.
You could be going to buy something for other people.
You're saying there's no reason, but you just said something that's wrong.
Right? You've been the most calm person.
No, yeah, until you just did what you did and asked about the receipts. We don't do that. We millionaire. We don't do that now. I can use a million American Express if I choose to.
So the cop,
I use the black
okay,
one,
so the
I can use the gold one, and I'm by myself. If I want to use,
so the cop was fishing for something,
So don't make that statement. That's what you.
and he claimed that he was called by an individual to investigate, but he can't produce the original caller or anything like that, and so now he's just fishing for, or making an accusation against these women for shoplifting.
You went
I already
wrong
told
there.
you.
That's what you went wrong.
So I just want the
No, but what you just said was wrong.
I'm here.
I understand
I
all that
determined.
other part.
Look, we talked to the manager.
All
here.
that was cool. That's why I calmed him down. The part you just did was
Good. I
wrong.
appreciate that.
The part you just did was wrong about
We're
the
here to
receipts.
confirm. Just that you guys.
But what you did about the receipts was wrong, though.
I just love the check.
No, that's not what you
This
just
place
did.
gets tipped.
You now you accusing them because you said why
Now we the
y'all
shoplifters,
getting
Lord.
receipts?
The whole reason that we're here.
I ain't never
is
seen nothing
somebody-
like this in all my life. Y'all, we in Gillette at the TJ Maxx.
But
No, what I'm saying.
Don't come up here.
Accuse that. You need to bring that person out and say that they actually saw them doing
you
that.
understand, like.
He on lunch. He on lunch. That's why he ain't
no,
He
listen.
on lunch.
No.
He on
Check
lunch.
this out.
Oh, okay.
Or if you know that they stole something, well, why would they call and say they shopping? Did they see them put something in the bag? How can they accuse
You
them of
understand? You have to
shoplifting?
understand. Wait 1 second, sir. If I get called somewhere, or I
Don't
get
go
asked
in
to
there.
be
What
somewhere,
you got called for though? For shoplifting, right?
We black. We suspicious.
That cop's story seemed a bit sus to me. I mean, I can't say it because we only got that level of the story, but I feel like that's a bit sus to me. So the cop's explanation for being there is a bit sus. Oh God, is this asshole?
The people. Uh-oh.
It's Kirk Pendergrass, guys.
From who's?
The pretend lawyer who was hooked up a couple weeks ago. About a month ago, I guess now. And he's back at it.
And notice that it says from who springs all legitimate authority. We'll have to read the footnote on this one, number 3. The people of the Union created a national constitution and conferred upon it powers of sovereignty.
I mean, he's already out. Contempt of court is a very light. is a light punishment, so it's not like he's going to be away for a while. He was probably in prison for maybe 2 days at best, a couple days.
Again,
I don't know.
the Constitution
A treatise on the Constitution.
Certain
I don't know who's
subject matter jurisdiction.
Oh,
Whether
God.
it's state or federal, it doesn't matter. That's where we give our consent of the governed. See, by the Constitution which they establish, they not only tie up the hands of their official agencies, but their own hands as well, right? And neither the officers of the state nor the whole people as an aggregate body are at liberty to take action in opposition to this fundamental law. Uh-oh.
Okay. The theory of our political system is that the ultimate sovereignty is in the people, from whom springs all legitimate authority. The people of the Union created a national constitution and conferred upon it powers of sovereignty over certain subjects, and the people of each state created a state government to exercise the remaining powers of sovereignty so far as they were disposed to allow them to be exercised at all. So the states have a level of sovereignty that was conferred upon them by the people. By the Constitution which they established, they not only tie up the hands of their official agencies, but their own hands as well, and neither officers of the state nor the whole people as an aggregate body are at liberty to take action in opposition to this fundamental law that is the Constitution. In other words, the majority of the people cannot, by their own will, overturn a constitution. They have to have a constitutional amendment to amend the Constitution. State officials cannot arbitrarily disregard a constitutional limitations, right? This is nothing new.
Now, let's hold off right here because we're going to go back to that American jurisprudence stuff. You know, the science behind American law.
Look at this shit, guys.
Huh.
This is what poison ivy does to you.
How dare we go read American jurisprudence? You know, the science behind American law.
It's an encyclopedia.
Because, see, here we're talking about the fundamental law. And again, the Law of Nations written by Emery Vattel talks about the same thing, that this is the fundamental law. The laws of its creation. They cannot alter this. It's exactly what it's saying right there. But let's start right at the beginning. Volume 16. Now notice this is August of 2017 update. This isn't some old stuff. Okay, this is back when I went to the law library in 2017 and downloaded this. Okay?
Okay.
This is the very beginning.
Oh my God, you're defining Constitution?
Right there. Definition and nature of Constitution and constitutional law. As used herein, the word Constitution means a declaration of fundamental laws or principles for the government of a nation or state. It's for government.
Okay.
Right there. That's the statement of fact of the very first sentence. A constitution represents the supreme written will of the people regarding the framework for their government.
Okay.
Where a constitution asserts a certain right, or, here we go, lays down a certain principle of law or procedure, it speaks for the entire people as their supreme law. This is law. And it is the paramount authority for all that is done in pursuance of its.
It's saying that a constitution is the supreme law of the land. It's using rhetorical flourish, but it's saying the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. No shit, Sherlock.
Provisions. Due process of law. A constitution thus embodies fundamental values and articulates the citizens' common aspirations for constitutional governance and the rule of law.
Oh my God. I swear to God, he is doing this intentionally to make himself sound so fucking profound when he's not.
Their except through and alter the Constitution, the fundamental law, except through amendment by servants do not have the power to alter that which was created.
And neither do you. As your previous citation stated, not even the will of the people through a rank majority are able to overturn a fundamental law like the Constitution.
You cannot alter your own laws of your own creation. Just think about that. Constitutional law, which deals with the interpretation and construction of constitutions in the application of this fundamental law, to statutes.
Oh my fucking God, here we go.
Oh, so we're supposed to construction of constitutional law, which deals with the interpretation and construction of constitutions in the application of this fundamental law.
Yes. Constitutional law, which deals with the interpretation and construction of constitutions and the application of this fundamental law to statutes, aka whether or not a statute is in conformance with the Constitution.
To statutes.
Yes.
Oh, so we're supposed to be interpreting whether or not the statutes come in conflict with the Constitution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not interpreting the Constitution and say, well, that's the Constitution actually means this. No, the Constitution.
It's both. It's both. It's both. It's both. That is part of the fundamental job of the judiciary is both to determine whether or not a statute is in conflict with the Constitution, as well as whether or not an action or conduct is within the bounds of the Constitution. And part of that analysis means interpreting the Constitution. What is an unreasonable search or seizure? Tell me right now. Define for me, asshole Kirk, what is an unreasonable search and seizure as defined under the Constitution? Tell me this. Is a police officer who decides after a traffic stop that he's going to search through your vehicle an unreasonable search and seizure? If so, why? Why is it unreasonable? Define it under the Constitution, why that is an unreasonable search and seizure under the Constitution. What does the right to bear arms mean? Does it mean small arms fire? Does it mean cannons, grenades, mortars? They existed at the time of the founding. What does the right to bear arms mean under the Constitution? If you give me a long-winded answer, then you are engaging in constitutional law and you are interpreting the Constitution by answering that question. So fuck yourself. Thank you very much.
It says what it says as it is written, and it is absolute and unalterable. You can't change definitions of the words that were written in the Constitution when it was written. No.
Shut up, philosopher. I know you got that from a Family Guy reference.
So, an application that's fundamental to statutes and other public acts, because of the American governmental system, occupies an extremely important position in the jurisprudence of this country. Because constitutions in this country, rather than stating inflexible specific rules.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm not going to listen to this guy. He's going to just hurt me if I keep listening to this asshole. All right, let's listen to Victoria's Secret, Karen.
Karen's in the wild.
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself. Yeah. Crazy lady. In case she attacked me and try to say I attacked her. You cut. Look at this. Get away from me! Oh, y'all better get this lady! Get away from me! You're gonna. You're good at this. Security! Security! Look at this. Yes, can y'all get her away from me? Get her away from me! Oh, have mercy. Get her away from me! Get her away from me!
You are not upholding the Constitution.
Oh God, not this again.
And you are asking unlawful.
Excuse me, don't touch me, that's assault. Don't touch me. How dare you? Don't touch me. You're restricting my entrance. Do you know if you restrict someone, it's actually rape under the law?
Really?
It is rape under the law. If you prevent someone from leaving or entering a building, I am a woman,
Oh, yeah?
you are a man, I
Thank
don't
you.
know you, you are restricting my thing,
Yeah.
my entry into this building.
If you want to come in, all you have to do is put on a mask. You
I
want
don't
to.
consent to putting on a mask,
Well,
Bert.
then you don't get in.
Would your mother be very proud of you?
My mother will be absolutely ecstatic. Thanks very
Well,
much for asking about her.
I do not consent. I want to go into this
I'm
building.
talking to you, sir.
Come here. I want to go into the building. If you touch me without my consent as a man, it is an invasion of my bodily integrity.
That this is the same thing that happened in Germany in 1933 and
Fucking Godwin's Law, of course, Godwin's Law.
1934. And this is how tyranny
1934. I think Hitler took power in 1933. Why specifically 1934? Thank you, Slavic, for the $20 super chat. Bye. Deacon with the $5. Salem Witch Trial movie, watching much? Yeah, I know, she was kind of psychopathic. Kit $192. He's a real lawyer. He went to law library. Yeah, of course he did.
starts. This is how tyranny starts, when the police will not uphold the law and will not uphold the Constitution.
And essentially, they're laughing at us.
Karen's in the wild.
Alright, I've Slavic Bleach, $10. Did you hear about Dick Street in New Jersey? No. Is it the same racist ass dude who ended up getting arrested, and because he doxed himself, he had an entire crowd waiting for him as he was being hauled off to jail? If so, yes, I've heard of him. Hey, Carl. Hang on. I got one more for the night, and that's it. One more for the night.
beat, girl. You about to get your ass beat.
Beat the fuck
I
up.
will let you
Literally
stand
get
there
beat the
and
fuck
get your
up.
ass beat. He don't know you. You don't know him. You don't know her. Fuck you. Get in the car. I'm about to
Aaron, get your stupid ass in the car. Get in the car, Aaron. Get in the car, Aaron.
You do not know him. You do not know her. You don't know anybody around here. You are not special. Get your stupid ass in the car.
Fucking crack dealer.
No, he is not.
Oh,
What?
really?
Because he's driving a fucking Buick?
You said crack.
We all know crack dealers driving fucking Buick.
Whoa, wait. Cross-check that shit.
I believe he was drawing. Oh God, no! Please, Gomez, no! A Buick.
Hey, you got crack.
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Whoa, wait. Will you cross-check that shit in
Hey,
the
you
fucking
got
head?
crack.
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, if you'll see that bitch in the road, no, she can't handle a goddamn thing, man. If you'll see
Aaron, get in the car, Aaron. Aaron, get in the car, Aaron.
I know y'all will, dude. She's a fucking asshole. No, she can't handle a goddamn thing.
You drug dealer, babe. Come on, drug dealer. I need some drugs.
How? What did I say to harass you?
You hate white people, okay? Because you watch CNN
I
all
said,
day long.
did I say that I hate white people?
Yeah, you hate white people because I could see it in your face. You were causing trouble. You're
Wow.
so desperate to return. I should not even return these. This is against store policy.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. I just bought
You
those
talked-
products last
No,
week.
we don't.
Paul Mitchell.
I know you are. Just you're
Wow,
coming in here. You're having a bad day.
Wow,
because
this is
you're
how
broke.
people. This
Come
is how
on,
they
no
talk to
normal
customers
person does
in the
this.
cosmoprof of King of Prussia. I cannot wait to share this,
Go ahead. Do you think I care?
and I will be showing your manager as well.
Go ahead.
I sure will. I sure will. God bless you. You need prayer.
Oh no, this is where she gets triggered as fuck right now. Oh no. Slavic Bleach, $5. Thank you very much for your support, man. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, but thank you. Go in the bed. Head hurts. Check the Discord later. It's from 2017, but it's funny. You dare.
Insult my faith again by insulting
You're not
me and
acting
telling
like a
me
Christian
I need
woman.
prayer.
I don't know what your faith
I
is,
said my
but I
prayers
serve
before
God,
I came
and
here.
this is not the way that God's people treat other people.
Oh, you know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you you can only get a policy.
It's not store policy.
is.
I called earlier and they said that
No,
as long as it's been in
there's
a
no such
60-day
thing as
return, that I'm able to get my money
Are
back.
you this desperate for $20 here? Can I write you a check? I'm gonna give you $20. I want you out of my store.
Wait, what'd that say at the end? Oh, that's shameless plug. Hey, Akira 808 State 499. Thank you very much, man. Love those Karen videos. Yeah, they I don't think Karen even after everything opens back up, Karens are never going to go away. All right, guys, fine.
Nom 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 nom. Hey, what are you doing? No. This doesn't work. I'm too big. You should visually be able to see that I'm too big, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Like, even if you get me into your beak, how are you going to chew me, swallow me, digest me? Look at me. I am rotund. I am so rotund. This will not work out. Just stop it. Go find something else to eat.
I don't want fruit.
Gah, 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 peck, 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 peck. Come on, peck, pa, ta, peck, peck, pa, pa. Break on through to the other side. Die, 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 die. Ka, ba, ka, pa. Stupid tree, ba, ka, pa, ka, ka. Come
Nearly there. Pack. Any minute now. Pack. Fuck you. What is that?
There's a bunny between me and Pie.
Julia, what's that on the footpath?
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
And we're afraid of it.
Hey, did you say I'm afraid of it? No, I'm just cleverly cautious. It's a classic horse trait.
Come on.
I'm coming. I want to know what it is. Can you please tell me if it's dangerous?
Are you hungry or what?
I'm fucking starved.
Do you want dinner?
Yes, I do.
You have to brave the bunny.
Bunny? What's a bunny?
Domino, push him. Pie.
Hey,
really.
Don't encourage us to
doing.
fight. Don't push me, Domino.
Come on, Domino. Show him how it's done.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, it's just the thing is, Julia. Say it. I am a bit scared.
Let's go.
I'm not afraid to admit it. See, Domino's scared as well. So.
This is comical.
What? She thinks it's funny. Oh, that's not on. You know, you should be sensitive to our feelings here. We've never seen a bunny. I've heard of them. So it's understandable that
The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
we're a bit apprehensive, okay? That thing could rip us to
Guys,
shreds.
it's a bunny.
Why, you keep saying bunny.
Look at its teeth. Look at the bones.
That's it.
Tell us what it does. What can it do? Can it eat us?
It's just a bunny.
Can it eat us? Answer the fucking question, Julia. She's not fucking answering. It can eat us. It's a yes when she doesn't answer.
Domino can't even see it. He just doesn't know.
I can hear you. Don't talk about me going blind.
Come on.
Nah.
What if I scare it away?
I don't think it looks like a creature that gets scared easily, Julia.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me.
You're killing me, Holmes.
Or Domino. Except that I'm going blind as mentioned. I'm getting a bit closer, okay? Oh, no, I don't like it. I don't no.
Come back here.
We're not doing it. Let's go the long
I
way.
guess you're not eating dinner.
We're going the long way.
What?
No.
Come on.
Is that what you want?
It's not what I want. I told you I'm fucking starved and I really want to get
Let's talk.
my teeth and my horsey.
You've seen the JT Davis. I apologize for pausing. You've seen the Holy Grail at least 50 times. First saw it in the theater in 1975. The first time I saw Monty Python in the Holy Grail, I was living in Ohio, so that was between 1998 and 2000. So I was between the ages of 13 to 15 when I watched Monty Python for the first time.
Tongue into some tucker.
Yep.
Can we just go the long way?
Yep.
Let's go back to the other path.
Yep.
Come on.
I agree.
Let's go.
No, we're going the long
Domino,
way.
what do you reckon?
I reckon we go the long way. I back you up 100%, Pie.
I'm not even
Come
on.
close to them, by the way.
Yeah,
You are close. You just got your...
This
You
is
got your camera on wide.
the bunny.
You're using a wide camera lens. You got it on that 0.5 wide mode. I don't want to go.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous.
I know, right? Like, this thing could eat our face off and she doesn't even care.
Doesn't care.
I'm circling back.
Okay. I don't like being in front.
Look at it. It is terrifying.
I'm circling back.
Let's just go, Domino. Let's fuck off out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
We've had a meeting.
We are going. We're
Guys.
off.
No,
Giddy up.
we'll see ya.
Come on.
You can whistle all you like.
No, don't.
Come on, boys.
Whistle all you like.
All right,
No,
I'll
don't.
scare the bunny away.
When she whistles, it
Poor
makes me
fucking
want to
bunny.
go.
Julia, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Get bunny.
Just meet us
Julia.
back at the ranch.
Don't. Oh my God, it's running towards us.
No, it's okay.
Oh, phew.
Is that better?
It went that way.
Yep.
It went into the bush.
Can we get on with our lives now?
Okay.
Okay, I think it's gone deep into the bush. I'm okay with that. I never want to see it again.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's gone.
We're coming.
Swear to God.
You're the best. You're a human. You're brave. You're courageous.
You're such an idiot.
Hey.
No, wow. Come on now. No need for name calling.
No name calling, please.
G'day everyone, just a quick reminder, remember to whack the like button, and if you're not subscribed to Aussie Man Reviews, whack the sub button, and
I already am.
whack the bell button alongside that. I'm not really doing sponsored integrations for other companies anymore, so the best way to support my team and I is to go to AussieManShop.com and check out the merch, which we're printing all in-house. So yeah, the link is in the post description below. That's all. This is the most epic showdown I've seen in yonks. The dog wants to eat the fish wants to eat the dog, and the aquarium glass is keeping the peace. Oh, a couple of big bites there, and another one. How will the fish respond? It fucking charges. Fish is like, yeah, you think I'm scared of a floppy-eared bastard? Yeah, no. Dog says, you should be scared. Fear is healthy. It's part of a balanced and functional survival instinct. Oh, fuck off with your science, dog. Oh, look at those jaw snaps. They remind me of a crocodile. Look at him licking his lips for fish and chips. Here we go. More jaw snaps. Yeah. Fish keeps charging. Fish looks like he's fallen asleep here with his eyes open. Yeah. He hasn't. He's just focused as fuck. Yeah. If anyone is going to break the glass, my money is on Fish. He is simply an outright tenacious wanker. Dog has a powerful jaw snap, but beyond that, not much dogged determination, unfortunately. Hey, what do you want me to do? You want me to jump through that tiny little hoop?
Oh my god, kitty.
I can do that, no worries. Just give me a second to figure out the logistics. Do I get paid, by the way? I better. So the ground is down here, the hoop's up there. I need to be about here. No, that doesn't feel right. I need to go back here. No, that's not it. Here we go. Okay, I'll invoice you. Hey, get your stick.
I'll invoice you. That sounds like a cat.
Get paws off her bum bum. It's my bum bum. Oh, you son of a bitch, you bit it. Yeah, I did. You stand down, stand down. Out of my way. Listen, she has
You just bit her ass.
to like you if you want to sniff it, bite it, or touch it. She likes me. She gives me biscuits daily. This is America. Neighbors being...
That dog just bit her ass. And yes, I've been demonetized.
Neighbourly to one another. A simple, hard-working family man heading to the factory. He's got a hot coffee and a big-ass lunch with loads of calories. Every house on the street has decent lawn and curb appeal, as they say on the TV show House Hunters. His wife comes to say goodbye. No, wait a sec. She's under attack.
Oh my god, I've seen this clip.
Thing is trying to fucking kill her. The whole day has turned into a fight for survival. Our protagonist, American Joe, is suddenly looking into the vicious, angry eyes of a bobcat. He yells, "The power of Christ compels you," and throws it to destination hell. The jogging neighbour comes back to trash talk it, but the bobcat only has eyes for the missus. There's a backstory here we don't know. What dodgy business is the wife involved in? Bobcat assassins don't just rock up to your house for no reason. If only he had a gun.
Oh, shoot that fucker!
Oh, yeah, of course he does.
It's a bobcat attack my wife! A bobcat!
It all feels very personal. Give the police investigation time to play out, but I reckon we'll discover there's more to this story than meets the bobcat eye. Crikey, get out.
Okay, so I actually know what happened at the end of it. The guy ended up shooting the bobcat, and based on everything he said and what ultimately happened, he was justified. That the bobcat was like straight up going after his wife, and he shot it. And later in tests confirmed that the bobcat did have rabies. So he was perfectly justified for shooting the animal. But yeah, that the bobcat was like just straight up going straight after the wife. But the laboratory test confirmed that the bobcat did have rabies. So yeah, I remember watching the news report of that situation. It may be going after the cat, but the sad, yeah, it's a bit of a downer, but ultimately the guy had to do what he did. So, sadly.
Out of here, gay.
Go on.
Get that phone camera
Graham.
out of my face. Do you want to fight? Because I will fight you. My arms are in a fight-ready pose.
All right,
we'll go, you cunt. We'll do it. You want to fight? Go on, do it.
Come on, you make the first move.
Guys, shh, let him speak. Let him speak. Let's see what he wants to do. Okay. This is ridiculous. He's not speaking. Mate, don't you do it. Get the camera out of my face. Back off.
Yeah, back
Good
off.
boy.
I don't think humans can speak. They have poor communication skills.
Oh, you're right. I've never heard one speak.
This is fucking awkward.
It is.
No,
Hey.
you don't.
Oh, no.
No, you don't.
No.
Don't.
No, you don't. That's my foot.
Back off.
That's my foot.
Get your
What
hand
should we
away.
do? You got balls.
Get it away. I'll attack.
Good, good, attack.
Oh,
Well
you
done.
got him, Terry.
Yes. Fuck him up. Fuck him
You
hard.
fucking got him, Terry.
You fucked
He's
him.
running away.
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me. I've been dreaming of this for a long time. The day has come.
Now I'm definitely demonetized.
Fantasy fulfilled. High five to me. Yes. Right in the ear. Oh, that feels great. Fuck yeah. Come on, yeah. And my other ear, please. And the cheek. Bite it. Nibble on it. Lick me. Lick me everywhere. I've been watching this shit on the dark web for ages. I wasn't sure I'd ever get the opportunity to hook it up. Now I've managed to hook it up, and we're not even on drugs. Oh, fuck yes. 4 of you. I can handle it. Oh, yeah. So much cow saliva. It smells like milk everywhere. Fuck yeah. And then you go over there, all right? Yeah, okay, yep, okay, yeah, you Sheilas are gonna choke. Ooh, you're gonna choke. No, all right, I got this. Ooh, bit of a mishit. Sorry about that, Jacob. Good work, though. You kept it
fucking airbud
in play. I'm proud of you. Yep, I got this. I'll set you up. Slam it. Come on. All right, no worries. Yep, they're gonna choke. You got it, Jacob. I'll set you up. I'll set you up. Slam it. All right, not bad. I can be the Scottie Pippen to your Michael Jordan. I'll just do all the assists and you slam it. All right, they're still going. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's time for a little bit of India again. These blokes are out in the bush with their favourite tractor. I don't know if this is a weekly, quarterly, or annual get-together, but I'm 110% engaged and invested in it. What on earth is this mad fucking bastard about to do with his hot rod? Look at the speed! Do a burnout! Oh, he's crashed it! Simply by turning left. He butchered it. He's fallen
Who knew that there were rednecks in India?
out and appears to be okay. The tractor's not happy with him as a driver and it's fucked off. Look at this mob of absolute bogans. They're not sure what to do. Someone yells, "Let's follow it!" And why wouldn't you? It's gotta be rare. It's a freak piece of machinery that's become sentient. Some people on the internet might start news that it's a
Wait.
god. Hang on, I'm gonna fix this camera.
Oh god, is it? Oh god, it's turned into fucking maximum overdrive.
Angle. Okay, there we go. You can send me beer money later for fixing that. Do it later. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the tractor could be a god. I think we can all agree globally that there's something majestic, awe-inspiring, and ethereal about it. It's fucking one of a kind. Looks like the humans are gonna try bring it back under their control. Humans are pretty good at that. I suspect they'll succeed. Yeah, the bogan with the black jacket has got it. It looks like he's gonna slow this party down now. Ah, well, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Okay, kids, today is the day.
Yes!
Yeah, we get to jump off the jetty.
Finally!
First, you need to duck under this wire. Ducking is easy because we're called ducks.
Oh, that's lame.
Okay, now you want to look out for any traffic. Look to the right. No, nothing. Look further right. To the left. And then when you're ready, blow!
Whoa! You go first, Christine.
Don't push me.
Don't push
I'm
her.
not pushing.
Yes,
you
you
are.
are.
Let me walk to the edge and have a look, and when I'm confident enough to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you're scared.
You're scared.
Yeah. Well done. That's it.
You go next.
Come on, everybody. Good. Yes. Oh, well done. Oh, you all did it perfect. How you going, everyone? Welcome to a very exotic outback. I believe that's a senglar in the distance, which in the language Catalan translates to big fuck off bush pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild boar.
Yeah, there's a tourist of some sort filming them, which is okay, and they're keeping a distance, and that's what I really like. The fact that they're not all up in the animal's grill, being like, give us a photo, give us a video, yeah. You know, like when people go to Yellowstone, and they're like, let's pat a bison. Oh, hello, there's an attack being mounted. Ooh, I don't know about this anymore. Oh, yeah, fucking run! Flee! Save yourself! Holy shitballs! This has turned into the Blair Witch Project. Hey, oh, it's leaving. Welcome to an American backyard in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere. There's a couple of dogs bullying a cow out on the lawn. Apparently the cow hasn't paid them for a burner phone they smuggled in to the farm for him. Oh, the big wanker jumped into the pool. That's a desperate play. As we know, dogs can do doggy paddle. I don't know if cows can do cattle paddle. The dog is like, come on, mate, don't resist. Either give us the cash or take a rest. Relax. Don't fight. Just relax. Put your head under. The cow says, yeah, no, I'm going to decline your advice. I don't think you have my best interests at heart. That's astute. The dog on the grass is barking, give up, give up, give up, drown. What is that coming out of the bush? Is that a fucking cowboy? I always knew the conspiracy theory about John Wayne still being alive was true. Not sure if that's a real conspiracy theory. Fuck, it probably is. He's been hanging out with Elvis. The cow is yelling, give me a toe, Jono. Oh, nailed it, first shot. How often is this dickhead lassoing his cows out of a pool? It's just another lazy Tuesday afternoon. They're trotting back towards the bush, back to the 1800s.
So, let me see if I can piece together this. The ranch dogs led this calf astray, ultimately leading the calf away from the herd and into a residential pool, causing the cowboys to rope the cattle out of the pool and back to the rest of the herd. That's my theory here that I'm gonna roll with it.
Vortex. There's the homeowner. He's like, Milo, get out of the pool. Can he even see the cowboys and the cow? This is some weird Westworld sci-fi shit going on. Milo's ranting about the cow that owes him money. Overall, he should be paid for his delivery service to the farm, but the cow shouldn't die if his payment is late. As for the cowboys, I don't know. People think Australia doesn't exist. I'm not sure Alabama fucking exists.
That's a neighbor who is not surprised by this. I know, right? All right, we're going to stop here. But, yeah, you guys got me interested in the rest of JCS. Feru Ariel quadruple 7. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shut the fuck up. Who even are you? Do you even have a channel, or are you just a troll? I'm curious now. I know Afro Samurai is gonna talk his mess. I've seen him before. It's all right. But yes, I will probably end up having to watch the rest of the JCS videos at some point. Oh boy, and I'm gonna end it here. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. I got a lot of work to do. Did I see Philosopher King Gaming? Did you see Dream's latest Minecraft manhunt? No, I don't care about Dream and I don't care about Minecraft, so no, I haven't not seen that one. Ugh, excuse me. Kit 190. I just saw that $2 cat revenge clip. Yeah, with the cats. Yeah, I agree. When am I playing more Dark Souls 3? I mean, probably Wednesday. I think. Yeah, Wednesday. You'll see me more on Dark Souls 3. I'm trying to grind a little bit. See if I can't get myself to level 60. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it here before it gets too crazy because I got work in the morning. But I do want to point out that like my dad was able to help put up the curtains. So I'm really gonna turn it into a studio. I actually have more foam that I'm going to install to help try and improve the audio quality. So yeah, I'm turning in this room into like, you know, a studio, so or at least I try to. Should be fun. But thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate it as always. And in the end, it doesn't even matter I came too far to lose it all, so I don't want to lose this channel. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. All right. See you guys. Have a good night. Later. God damn it, I really want to play Skyrim again.
You have found our fortress.
Probably I'll have to reinstall it.
You have returned.
Put in all the mods. All 800 of them.
What is it you seek? Is it to be one of us? To make the darkness your own? To feast on the souls of the living and the dead?
Y'all can leave. I'm just gonna be watching game trailers until I finish this beer, and then I'm gonna stop the stream abruptly. So you guys can go do what you want. I'm just gonna watch some game trailers and nerd out until it ends. Later.
Or are you with them? The Dawn Guard. They think they can stop us. But we will find them.
Lily, $20. Hey, I'm glad I caught this live. I missed the last one. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Lily. Thank you. Thank you very much for your support. And this was a good way to end a good day. Thanks, Artie. By the way, why are you not wearing your pickle shirt? I'm not drunk enough to wear the pickle shirt. That's why I'm not wearing my pickle shirt.
The scrolls will be mine. And the tyranny of the sun shall end.
Better with Connect for Xbox 360.
No, shut the fuck up. Yes, I always had the joyous the Parthenax Dilemma was always like a must-have mod, along with Legacy of the Dragonborn, and there were a handful of combat revives and skill adjustments. Absolutely. No, I have not.
Y'all were, because that right there made him cry all motherfucking night.
Rude about what?
Laughing at him.
About what?
I don't know. Y'all were sitting, your old lady was sitting right here staring at him, and so were y'all's friends, and y'all were cracking up when you came out and you looked at him too.
Oh no, we just got
Now don't answer no stupid ass questions.
That's not stupid. I'm just asking.
I promise you that every day I come out here from now on, I'm gonna make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just like
care.
I'm gonna do you.
I don't care if you sit over there and cry yourself to sleep
Oh,
every
well,
night.
you don't have to.
But if you
know
don't
what?
break your ass over there,
I want you to put me out. I want you to do it.
Man, he can't put you down.
I know we can.
Hell, you son.
get the hell out of this
No,
yard.
put me out.
You got 5 minutes. Get the fuck out of this yard, you stupid fucking bitch. Or get the fuck over there. What are you gonna fucking do?
You do something.
Put your fucking
You
hands
got
up.
to do something.
I want you to touch
I
my
want you to put me out of the
fucking
yard.
dad.
Sorry,
Put me out of the yard.
Touch
Sorry,
me.
put you in jail.
You want me out of the yard? Put me out.
I'm not putting you.
Shut up. This is
He needs
what?
to ask him a question.
Get the fuck out of the fucking yard. Get the fuck out. I'm telling you, stop. Get the fuck out of the fucking yard. Get the fuck out of here.
Put your hands on me.
Get the fuck out.
I hope your boy got deep. Then they're back.
Get the fuck out.
You put your hands up. Fuck you. Put me out. No.
No, you're up.
You back the fuck up.
Get the fuck out. Keep
No. Fuck you. I know.
Oh, she just touched me. I'm hurt.
No. Hey, you touch my mama. I'm fucking you up. Let's go. Hurry up.
Babe, get real now.
Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday.
I'm getting my goddamn. I'm getting my motherfucking off.
Stop, babe, stop. Oh my God. Babe, stop, babe. Stop, please stop.
Say what you know.
I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna goddamn you.
Stop. Oh my God. Babe, please come here. Just stop.
I'm getting my right. Now I'm getting my goddamn. I just want everybody to win.
God damn it. It just goes so well. So perfectly. Even if I get demonetized, it's okay. It's alright. It's worth it. It's worth it for the lulz.
Peggy 18.
He was once one of them, the Dragon Priest. He ruled here in their name, ruled over Solstheim. But he did not serve the dragons. He devoured them. And like them, he seeks to return.
Do the high-pitched voice.
I'm the real Dragonborn. Stop it, fake Dova.
You didn't think that you were the only one. He was the first. Dragonborn.
I mean, I agree with it. I would agree with this. One thing about Bethesda is they know how to make a trailer. I mean, this got me hyped for a game, a DLC that came out like 8-9 years ago. And a DLC I already played. Next thing.
Ah, the Guardian Stones. Really gotta choose wisely here. Wouldn't want to screw up and regret it later on. So, which one you gonna pick?
I don't really know. I just escaped Helgen.
You know, a wise man would start with a Lover's Stone.
Oh, yeah?
You'll learn a shade slower than with these, but it'll help you with all your skills.
Okay.
And don't try to hump it, though.
No.
Don't let the name fool you. And you might want to get a better helm, too. The one you got there is ancient, from the Oblivion days.
Well, you know, I'm working on it.
I'd give you mine, but it's got a two-handed wielding enchant, so...
Two-handed wielding? Can you even lift a greatsword?
Greatsword? Well, I've never tried. Just helps me when I tinkle.
Thank you, Lily, for joining a membership.
Dude, are you serious?
What? I'm coming. Leave me alone.
Are you really not just gonna pop another potion?
I don't need to use another potion, okay? The shop is right there.
It's just you do this every single day, and I just gotta wait for you to waddle your ass up here.
Alright, fine. If any of this disappears, I'm blaming you.
If any of this shit disappears, I'm blaming.
Hello, sir. Would you like to leave your family today? Fight for the Empire. Okay. Oh, little girl. I'll trade you that old doll for a shiny new sword. Stupidest pitch I've ever heard. I don't care what you say. It's worked before. Of course it worked. Oh, Nords. Oh, yeah? You want to go right now? Hello. Would you like to join the Stormcloaks today? Shut up.
Actually, I was just wondering if you guys had some pamphlets or something I could look at.
Well, we're actually all out of propaganda right now.
I think you mean paraphernalia.
You watch your goddamn mouth.
Okay, well, I just had a few questions, so...
Of course, I can answer any questions you have about the Stormcloaks.
And I can answer any questions you have about the Empire. Also, we have pamphlets.
Look, I'm really just trying to figure out who to fight for, so...
Oh, well, that's the easy part. If you want strength and unity, you join the Empire. If you want to fuck your sister, you join the Lame Cloaks.
No. Oh, if you want independence and freedom, you join the Stormcloaks. And if you want to take it up the ass from the Talmor, you join these bitches.
Hey, the White Gold Concordat ended the war.
Oh, you must mean the White-Brown Concordat. Because I wiped my ass with it!
Whoa, take your head for that!
Guys, I think I'm gonna go with the fuck both your factions faction. How about
This guy, the Dragonborn, knows
that? Okay, so, freedom of religion.
Yes.
No. Racial equality?
Yes. Define equality.
Okay, what about gay marriage?
Well, yes. Of course.
Kind of a silly question.
progressive as fuck.
Agree. Why would you even ask that? I mean, who would want to live in a miserable marriage?
Exactly.
The Bachelor Stone power lets you play Skyrim freely without any interruption from pesky wenches.
Got your toe.
Don't. Oh my god. Don't worry. We've all tried to slay the children. You're completely normal. What the fuck? This shit's too real. This shit is too real.
Hey, excuse me, what kind of armor do you guys sell here?
We sell the finest weapons and armor.
Alright, and by that you mean...
Mostly iron.
Alright, well in that case, I'm just gonna sell you this and get going.
Sure, I can give you 100 gold for that.
No, you don't understand. This is the dagger of humiliation. Doesn't even technically exist.
And I'd like to buy it from you.
Yeah, for 100 gold.
Right.
Yeah, it's worth 10 times that.
I don't think I like your tone, traveler. Your mama never leveled your speechcraft or something?
You know what? Fine, man. Just give me the 100 gold so I can get the hell out of here.
Actually, I only have 50 left.
Motherfucker.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Been there. Been there.
Yeah, but how do you know it's stolen?
Because it's my job to know.
It's your job to know. Do you know how many swords there are like this?
Yeah, and what about that? I saw you pluck that from the main hall.
This? Yeah, I didn't realize I was stealing it. It's just a flower.
Oh, Skyrim is burning and our greatest hope is of picking flowers.
No,
and stealing them at that.
No, it's not like that. It's... Oh, God, it's for a potion.
Shut up, you scum. You're not talking your way out of this loading screen.
You're not talking your way out of this loading screen. God damn it. Alright, now. Alright, fine. Fine. Skyrim is coming back to my channel within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go.
No, Gale. Oh my god. I had to stop because it's getting too real. You know what? Look, like I said, if I really want to upgrade my I really want to upgrade my graphics card. And once I upgrade my graphics card, then I'm probably going to get a VR, and then I'm probably going to get Skyrim VR. I promise. All right, guys. Last swig, and then we're calling it a night.
Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. Sally is a girl in Shinbone Alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Sally is a girl that I like nearly. Bully down in Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way,
I have not, Steven.
Bully in the alley, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down the Shinbone now. I waltzed up to the angel and off. Way, hey, bully in the alley. I kicked on the door and walked right in. Oh, bully down the Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley, bully down the Shinbone now. I walked up to the barroom counter. Way, hey, bully in the
Have a good night, guys.
There I met with Greasy Annie, bully down the Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the Shimbo.